I was gonna start the episode with like our pretend like banter, like we weren't talking before, and then tell everybody I was gonna record. But I really am curious, like, what do you think Walter is doing on him being stuck in Miami?
I think he's getting the BBL.
That's why he left. He just doesn't want to tell us.
Like, honestly, like, it's one thing to go to Miami. You know what's going to happen in Miami. But, like, when you're stuck and, like, you don't have any plans and it's like, oh, shit, I'm just in Miami.
He's still recovering, bro.
Now it's fuck it, BBO.
You know what?
Put that shit on Klarna.
Yo, welcome back with his ass fat. Are you going? Yo, if welcome back here with his ass fat. All right.
Just with 4
That's
steady
crazy.
payments with interest free, you know?
Yo, welcome back here with his ass moving.
That is wicked, dog. That's so wicked. He really hit us with a, I can't make it back. Wonder why. We'll see on Saturday.
And the nigga told us he was doing squats.
You got to walking around with the sitting pad and shit.
Listen, the girls is recovering faster now. I done seen a girl get a BBL on Thursday. Next Tuesday, I seen her out.
I was back.
It's outside?
Yo, bro, she just put the butt pad on the chair and she good.
She's a bottle server, so it doesn't matter. She don't got to talk too much.
That is true.
Got to wait back.
But there is an art in being a good bottle service girl.
It's the black. Is the left and right, or is the up and down?
What's the art in being?
No, so
I need you to explain that.
What's
to
the
me.
bottle girl etiquette?
So since I've had this theory, right? So since COVID had started,
Gotcha.
right, and then like we started to go back outside, the bottle girls are a lot ruder now. They don't want to be there. The stock market is plummeting. Forex never works.
Time out. You think bottle girls got stock options and shit like that?
Yes, they're definitely stealing.
Shit, I
they're
hope
definitely
so.
fucking the investment guy that knows everything, and she's putting them on. Yo, buy this at $100. We'll do. Yeah, cool.
They're going to the back room talking about their portfolio.
Yeah, facts.
Extensively.
Right. So now stock markets crash. They back in the clubs they don't want to be, and they're rude now.
Ruder or just rude?
So the thing was, before the pandemic, I noticed, even my goddamn self, right? Before the pandemic, you might tip a little bit more than the added gratuity. Right? Now, nigga, if it is $581, it is $581. If this receipt says $581.26, yo, $581.26, I don't care how much you poured out. You could be the nicest in the world. Queen, nah. This is what this says.
Especially when it says additional gratuity.
Oh, yeah.
When it says additional gratuity, that it is what it is.
So I notice now, like, they don't care. They'll come, here you go. They shake a little bit, throw it on the table, all right.
Throw it. Not even they throw it. They throw it.
Yo.
They're not even serving you no more when the bottle comes to the
No.
table. They just open the
I
bottle.
haven't seen that.
Like, here you go, peasant. Like,
I haven't seen that in ages.
So they like, oh, you want cranberry juice? Yes, yes, please.
I want to drink this straight. You know, fuck it.
Fuck. Yes, I would like some juice with the 6 bottles we bought.
Yo, that's so crazy. I never realized. I really haven't seen them pour you
Bro,
to drink in so
They
long.
stopped, bro.
I think it's a COVID thing, though.
Yeah,
really.
Yo.
I think it's a COVID thing.
Yeah,
and
they're
then
broke now.
Dumb just.
We're saving money now. That is a COVID thing.
Who the fuck ordered gratuity?
Yeah.
Who ordered these 7 bottles of fucking Red Bull? And shit?
Yeah. So, and the thing is, they think the more you spend, the more you're about to tip. No, if it says $1,000, we're spending $1,000. That's it. There's nothing else happening. So yeah, they're getting a lot ruder.
Especially if you ain't pouring my drink.
So no, but because we've gotten ruder in COVID, and they know they're not getting extra gratuity because they got to split that with
7 other people.
Or the what's the guy the club promoter, but they pimps now. So
Oh my God! No,
y'all don't want to talk. Some of these promoters,
no, they're not.
all right.
No, they're not. You didn't even say that.
they're
You
not.
don't even believe that.
Somebody, hey, Redacted is back in these streets.
Yo.
Hosting parties.
Yo, you got a point.
Redacted is out here hosting these parties again.
Am I the only one who hates that dumbass light that they come out with for the bottle?
Yeah, don't.
I hate that
LED
light.
shit?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, bro.
I want the sparkler. Set me on fire.
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
please.
like that's more of a vibe.
Set me on fire. That's
Like,
what I want.
It's
now.
fucking little strobe light, fucking epilepsy and shit. What the fuck is? What is this? No, bro. I don't like that shit.
And then they got the nerve. Oh, we gonna take a shot together? Queen, hold up. Check this out. Hold up. You see, there's 8 of us here. Okay, that's the only reason we got this section. Because if it's room, we about to sit over there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
we
no,
gonna
I
take a shot
gotta,
together?
I gotta share a story that happened recently. Oh, it's so great. So it's gonna sound crazy.
Excited. Nigga, just like
No,
me.
you know why? No, you know why? Because
No, I don't.
I'm gonna tell you why. Yo, because these girls that be wanting to drink off your bottle, that giving you the bottle that work for the spot,
Yeah.
they be fucking up. They be getting twisted on the clock. Yo,
I mean,
I was in a spot.
I don't blame 'em.
I was in a spot.
They're not getting paid that
Yo,
much.
I was in a spot like a month and a half ago. There was the girl who was serving the bottles to us was also drinking. Yo, she was so drunk the whole time, bro. Like she didn't even like come to us to pay in with a card. They wanted cash only for some reason. In this establishment, cash only, right? It was very weird.
That's that Bronx shit.
No, it was in Long Island.
See, that's that Bronx.
It was on your side.
One thing we're not gonna do is this Bronx slander.
Thank you.
You're not,
Thank you.
you
You
outnumbered
outnumbered
today.
now. Yeah,
you
you
outnumbered
outnumbered
today, my brother.
Yeah.
None of you niggas in the Bronx.
Yes,
Not a one.
yes,
Not a
we
one
are.
of you niggas
We
live in the Bronx.
literally are.
Not a one of you niggas live in the Bronx.
So this girl was twisted.
Okay.
And she was trying to get like the payment for the bottles or whatever. We was gonna give it a card deal. She was like, oh no, cash only, mad drunk, whatever, right? Boom. Didn't see her the rest of the night.
Oh, she stole your money.
No. We didn't even pay her. We left without paying.
Oh, nice.
Because she was so drunk.
Nice.
Because she was so drunk, didn't come back.
She got fired.
Oh, she got
And-
fired, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Bro,
Oh,
had
she
like
got
3
fired.
bottles, didn't pay for nothing.
Oh, she got fired.
She is
100%.
not
So-
working there anymore.
Shout out to
At
her.
all, bro.
Shout out to her.
She owed them like probably like 6.
She was so drunk, bro. It was really crazy.
Fuck it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But what? Like Spot gives out all these bottles and say cash only.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy.
Nah, I mean, they got a point because if she not paying no mind and she sucked, so I'm calling fraud. Bro, what? Oh, yo, bro, I was not even.
They hip to that. They getting hip to that.
I wasn't there. I prove it. I wasn't even there.
wasn't me.
That whole day, I didn't spend a thing.
At all.
I lost my card yesterday.
I was home all day.
I was home all day. And then you got to tell them, yo, I'll get a police report.
I was at church,
don't do
actually.
that. Yeah.
Word.
But not the church where like the guy got robbed, but church. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
Yeah.
I can't
What?
wait to talk about
Oh,
that.
I
one.
can't.
I mean that wasn't a church,
can't
but
talk
whatever.
about
All
I
right,
can't wait
let's
to talk about
let's get to the intro. All right, welcome to episode 160 of the Imaginary Players Podcast. And me, the one with full disclosure, aka Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to and always been listening to the greatest show on earth. I got to get this out the way early. Thank you for liking, subscribing, doing all the great things you guys do. We are back. You guys made it seem like we were gone for 6 weeks. We took a 1 week off.
Just one.
Relax.
Just
but
one.
we're back with episode 160. It is unique that this is 160 right before our next event, but let me get everybody's introduction going, and then we're going to give y'all the answers y'all want. All right, so to my immediate left is one half of the Beige Tandem, one of the Beige Bandits himself as well, on the smoothest mountain on the planet. Derek, talk to people.
Listen, man, I'm very excited for this weekend. It's been a work filled week, but this Saturday, we'll be listening to this pod tomorrow. Hope y'all got y'all tickets because it's about to be a Zoovie tomorrow. I promise. So I'm very excited. My energy is very high right now.
We got a Bronx niggas describe things.
Listen, man. Listen.
To my far right, the man behind the camera, the brothel bandit, the other half of the Beige Tandem. Dro, talk to people.
Doing good. A little tired, just off of school and work and shit. But yeah, I've been pacing myself. I haven't been drinking at all. I haven't done anything. Just
Oh, you're
'cause-
fucked on Saturday.
That's
Just-
not pacing yourself. You're gonna pass out.
Yeah,
nigga.
you're
That's
fucked.
fine. I'm fine with that.
Bro,
So
you
you-
didn't get the BBL. We're not picking you
Yeah.
up. Like I don't know what. Like you niggas is really.
bro, I'm gonna
relax.
disappear. I'm gonna disappear before like that shit end. Like
Oh, okay,
I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
clean up a little bit and I'm gonna just disappear. Yeah, don't worry about me.
Okay, that's
But
fine.
other
Little
than
Irish
that,
exit?
I'm very what?
Little Irish exit.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. I hope y'all excited too, and hope y'all have fun this Saturday. And yeah.
And our very special guest, the host of the Summer Classic Volume 2 and Volume 1 and the Fall Classic, the host of In My Bag, the extraordinary himself, Andres Dualita. Talk to the people, man.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'm excited to be here. I hope you guys are ready for tomorrow when this pod drops. I'm really excited for this party. It's going to be a good time, and we're gonna turn this shit up. It's just going to be a good time.
Is this your first podcast you ever did?
This is my first podcast I've ever done.
Oh, man.
Oh, what an honor.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at
an
that,
honor.
man.
This is a great time.
Look at that, man. And you're already better than some people that do this for the first time.
Really?
We've had some horrible
Yeah.
guests.
Yeah.
I'd
Shout
say
them
right-
out. Call them out.
I can't. Oh, my God.
At them right now.
No, I'm friends with them. no, we're friends, so I can't do that. But now we're happy to have you here. And anybody that's wondering where Walter is, after giving everybody the week off,
Still recovering from his BBL, apparently.
Walter is stuck in Miami as we started the podcast. Walter was at Rolling Loud. So he's stuck there because very valid. Pilots and stuff are walking out and all this other shit. Everybody's unhappy. I don't know what's going on. But Walter's stuck in Miami. I don't know if I'll be back next week. Walter.
Hopefully you'll catch him on
He
Saturday.
won't be back next week.
Hopefully you'll catch him on Saturday.
Nah, but
Y'all catch him on Saturday.
hopefully he makes that flight. It's pretty late in the game right
He's
now.
gonna come back, make it to the party, and then he's gonna catch another flight.
Catch another flight.
Yo, I be telling y'all, I tell Walter when he's here, he be getting flued out. He really do. He's a nomad. He does not stay in one place.
Hey man, you gotta accept your friends who they are. He don't like to sit down. And that's I guess.
Shout out
I'm
Walter.
about that same energy. I was actually supposed to be in Miami this weekend, and
For the same thing.
Nah, not for.
Just a thought.
Just being a thought. Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you guys booked me, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll be a thought in New York
what's
instead of a thought in Miami. So,
What else
You
but
know
here?
those little cartoons where it says Little Miss and Little Mister?
Yeah.
Walter's like Mr. Everywhere But Home. Like just straight up Everywhere But Home.
That is
That's
Walter.
deep in trauma.
Everywhere but home.
Everywhere but want to be where I live.
Walter's Mr. Everywhere but home.
Oh my god. But now let's give some information.
Please do.
So Saturday, Williamsburg, New York. The exact address is given to ticket holders. If you do have a ticket and you do not know the address or whatever the case may be, email us at oneimaginaryplayers@gmail.com.
I technically don't know the address yet, by the way.
But you got you.
Come on. You good.
I'm text you on the way like, yo, it's over here. It's over there. Yeah, it's over there. But like I said, Andres is the host. We got 3 amazing DJs: Ant Wang, DJ Michelangelo, Most Dope Mike. What else we got here? It is 2-hour open bar, and after the open bar, we have some special discounted drinks for you guys. All that good stuff. Is there anything else I'm forgetting here? If you need any more information besides that, IMG Players on Twitter, Imaginary Players NYC on Instagram. That is where if the email. I always answer the emails, but something happens.
Just please do not be that person that shows up to the door after the tickets are gone, just expecting to get in, trying to hit people up. Like, just get early tickets.
Yeah,
Well, not
get your
early tickets because you already missed your early tickets. But tickets are selling out. Tickets are selling
And
out.
I'm gonna say no. That's all I got. I'm gonna be like no. I'm gonna be like no. I'm just say no because I don't have time. And not to
we have responsibilities to make sure we host such a stupendous event.
I'm not even gonna say
for everybody.
No, we pay for security this time. We can tell the truth.
That too.
No, security's paid for, and they big.
More than one.
And to anybody who knows me and is trying to get in through me, it's not my party. It's not. It's not my event. It's not. John is running the shit.
I mean, listen. Don't get me wrong here. We have privileges, but the day of, the phone will be off. My phone will be off. My phone will be off. Can't help you. And the security guards, they're big dudes.
And there's more than one.
All right. So so we should be all set. I hope you guys got your tickets. We're going to try to keep things open as long as we can, but we are reaching capacity. So get your tickets if they are still available. As of right now, as you guys listen to this podcast, the general admission tickets are sold out. So the late tickets are still there, the last batch, and we had a very limited amount that we could put up there. So get them while they're there, and come enjoy it, man. We're gonna have a good time. Yes. DJs are amazing. We're gonna sing. The venue is absolutely beautiful, and we worked really hard to decorate it a certain way. So yeah, that's all I got. Anything else that y'all got? Y'all want to say? Want to talk to anybody about anything? Were you guys trying to divert your chicks or side chicks away from coming at the same time as your other chick is a big venue? You can hide things.
Gotta hide behind
I see what we're doing today.
I plead the 5th. I plead 4, 5, 5.
We'll have to hide behind a pillar or something.
Dro look guilty. Look
at Joe. He's scratching his ankle and shit. Why you scratching your ankle?
I've never committed a crime with Joe. I'm going to jail. That nigga said, nah, nothing. Oh shit. Nigga started itching himself.
Bro. Nah, man, I'm chilling.
Oh God. All right, man. Let's get going. To our news. If we got anything specific in the news that we want to get to,
we have a couple things. It's been a very.
I've had a blast. When we first started podcasting, I'd have to get shot to take a week off. I think I did. We did 120 straight before I ever missed a week. That shit was all cool. But sometimes missing a week, I get to just see what the fuck is happening in
the world.
And I'm like, wow.
The world is crazy right now.
So
Hella crazy.
Y'all saw the Brooklyn pastor that pretended to get robbed?
Oh my God.
I have a take on it.
Please.
I'm 100% for it. Whoever robbed him, I'm 100% for it.
Himself? He
The
robbed
person
himself.
who robbed the person who robbed the pastor, I'm
Yeah,
100%
he hired
for
him.
it.
So John has this theory that
Yes.
that the robber was set up by the bishop.
Yes, the dude is that the dude who was sitting there watching everything?
No, so I think that what's the guy? What's the other pastor? Deacon, I think.
Deacon,
That's a
is that what
deacon,
it
right?
is?
I think
Deacon,
all three of them was in on it.
They was in on each other.
Bro, he didn't even
Listen,
move.
there was a dude sitting watching everything. He didn't drop to the floor for nothing.
okay,
He just
but
sat there.
What is the benefit? I guess the insurance is
I
what
think
you're
it's
thinking of?
insurance. Yeah, I
You're
think
not
thinking of
even-
insurance. That's the motive behind it. He's trying to get money off of the insurance.
I think he just split whatever he took.
I think all churches have a big ass safe in the back.
Was
And I think-
that even a church? Really?
Yo, bro.
no, it
They had like Louis Vuitton. Of
Bro, was that
I wouldn't be
church?
surprised if the pastor had like a Benz, bro.
No,
You
he
didn't see the
has-
video?
So I saw
So,
videos with
yeah.
this man.
He had a Rolls Royce.
He has a Rolls Royce.
Rose. Come on, bro. Rob him 3 times.
He had a Lamborghini. He's been out here just flashing his chains. He's
After
been
he
doing
got
a
robbed,
lot.
after he got robbed, he went on the internet and said, "I'm still good," flashing like the rappers do.
Yeah.
When they actually get robbed,
Remember when
flash their
6ix9ine got
chains.
robbed?
I'm still waiting for more. I'm still waiting for more.
Yo, listen. Whoever that was, that deacon, whatever, he was just posted up watching
Bro.
what happened, sitting down. He ain't flinch. He ain't move a muscle.
He was not worried at all.
He was in on it. But that was my first initial thought. I'm like, he's in on it.
Bro,
He has to be.
the pastor got on the floor so slow, so like, oh my God. I'm like, if you ever been robbed before, that is not what you do.
Oh,
That is not what happens.
Yo,
So I'm sitting here like, yo, how on God's green earth are y'all think we about to believe this? That nigga went, robbed himself. Then he's going to collect on the insurance. And then he's probably going to sue. Smart man, I'll tell you. And then he's running around here with a Rolls Royce and Lamborghini.
iced out.
This is my not to get too like
Oh, no, please.
not too political, not too religious on it. But this is my biggest problem with like the church and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking all the time.
I'm 100%
Yeah.
against it. I hate when they do that shit.
Yeah.
Because
I talk
like
about this all the
one, bro, like people believe in the faith and all that stuff. Like
So
this
you
is,
should.
This is real, like to them. But like you profiting off of that shit is just wild.
What's the dude in Louisiana who has that big ass
The white
church and
dude,
didn't want
the
to?
white dude that turned away everyone.
Oh,
during the
yeah,
hurricane.
that Joel.
Is that Joel
Oh,
Osteen?
Dawson.
Yeah,
he's, the
yeah,
biggest,
His name?
he's the biggest scammer.
Didn't they find money in the wall?
Yes.
In the bathroom or some shit?
Bro, he got like millions of dollars in PPP loans.
Bro. And I remember when like people were
He was a
going through it
CEO.
when during like floods or hurricanes or some shit, he was
he-
not letting
he
no
was
one
turning
in,
everyone away.
in the churches.
Oh, well, he not letting niggas. No, he's not
This
doing that.
reminds me of Power. I don't know if you guys are big Power fans.
Oh,
but
yeah,
remember,
yeah.
remember the dude that was selling bud and selling.
Oh, yeah,
selling
the-
for Tommy, and
yeah.
Tommy had to wipe him.
Bro, I think that's real. That's
real.
going
That's
on.
real. That's
That's
real
what's
thing.
going on. Pastors, I always say, so can you Google their salaries? Why do they all have Benzes
they're-
and Lamborghinis and
Because they taking
Iced
that they
out,
taking that
bro.
money. Bro, they taking that donation money.
it's like them and Oprah when they take
They're
donations.
the
They're just lying.
CFOs of El Zaza Rante, bro.
Say that again?
That's it.
They're the CFOs of El Zaza Rante. Like,
Yeah, they're the original PPP
Zaza
boys.
Runte.
bro,
They're
this
the-
is insane. Like, bro, you're a pastor. Like, you're a man of faith. And you're robbing a grandma blind, bro. Like,
I'm a man of this dollar, nigga. That's what I am. they be handing out the little hats or whatever the shit to walk around to donate $1 each. They going right to the Louis store.
And anytime you meet somebody, yeah, my dad's a pastor. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. I see what's going on.
And you need me to give you how much?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I think I 100% think like he knows the safe and the combination, and they went. He's like, okay, it's
On
up
camera
for me
too
now.
was crazy.
On camera was
camera
crazy.
was
bro.
crazy.
During the
It was a
live
four-
stream.
That's
During
crazy.
the
It was a
live
4K
stream.
movie in there. Come on, bro.
Yeah, we know we need to set up. We need to set up the robbery on the podcast.
Oh, for sure.
We need to set that up right now.
I'll go viral
Walter
quick.
gonna come in here with a mask on.
Mask on BBL.
With a
BBL,
the
that's how you
BBL gonna give it
gonna
away.
Yeah, but
His
see,
BBL gonna give it away.
But the thing is, niggas not gonna believe I got robbed. That's the problem because I've been tough and man like a dickhead. I should have been a pastor. They'd have believed me. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you got robbed?" I'm like, bro, I don't care.
Nigga, Walter gonna walk in with his waist snatched.
You know,
Nah, bro. He's going to hate us.
walking in on a fat ass all black.
with the mask on.
Nah, that's some sick ass shit.
No, we love you, bro.
But girls be the ones that set everything up.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Bro,
Bro,
100%.
There's a video, I saw it on Twitter, it popped up. It was a white woman, but I'm pretty sure it was in middle America. But Shorty it was that night around 11 o'clock with the timestamp. She woke up, went to the front door, opened the door to let, I guess, her man come through, and woke the side nigga in bed up, like hitting him on his head and shit. Like, wasn't money this and that there. And the homie dead as didn't have money, but he was just streaming like, yo, bro, I have no money. I'm broke, just like you. Like,
Just like you.
but it's
crazy.
But it's
Yo,
wild. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, not saying all women, but most women, 99% of y'all, set people up. So yeah,
That's what the jig is.
So Joe got to find love, man. We got to figure this out.
I don't know what he be doing in his spare time, honestly. At this
Yo,
point.
where the I be trying to ask. That's why I always watch y'all stories, see what y'all be doing.
He deletes his IG.
I'm going to school.
What? Yeah,
Stop.
I'm going to
He's
school.
a man of the faith. He just said it when he
going
was.
to school.
I'm a child of God. I'm going to
Keep
school. Bro.
School of hard knocks, nigga.
I'm gonna get in Dro's close friends with them two girls.
No, of course.
Me and them two girls. We're gonna find our way in them close
They ain't
friends.
shit,
Whoever
bro.
them two girls are, I'm gonna figure it out. So,
But,
he robbed himself. I don't care. They're not gonna convince me
Nah,
nothing
there's something
different.
fishy going on, bro. 100%.
But back to your point, I've always said the church. And listen, I'm a spiritual guy, but I don't go to church because of stuff like this. It's like I think it's all some bullshit.
Yeah.
I think it's some bullshit. I really do. I think that. I mean, of course, I'm sure there are churches that are like legitimate, but there's too much corruption in the church for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm pulling up every Sunday. What?
Yeah, that's been the case for a while. That's why a lot of people feel the way they feel towards churches and stuff. They say, I've seen someone say like, that this specific church, like, they be robbing the hood. So like, just
Shit.
now
It was
tables
the hood's
turn.
turn.
Tables turn, man. You gotta get your lick back.
Nah, they paid a little young boy to come in there, run it up, and could give him a cut. They ain't lying.
Everybody got a cut on that.
Everybody got a cut. They cut that little $50,000 four ways, and went to what's the new place? Say Less that everybody like to go to and eat now.
I heard that. Y'all been there?
I haven't.
I heard that food was mid. I heard.
I don't even talk to people that could tell me about it. I don't know what you're
Oh no, I
talking
see it on the timeline.
about. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we see what's going on. Yeah, you see it on timeline. I don't
timeline,
know.
man.
Yeah, I don't even know nobody gone there. All right, yeah. All right, what we got next? Britney Griner.
I heard.
So they offered to trade for her.
Yes, it was a Russian arms dealer for her.
It's like Bane for Britney Griner.
It's like a first round draft pick
crazy,
of somebody.
bro.
I don't know. It's
Like,
crazy.
The fact that it has come down to trading people.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
But that's the only way we was getting her out of there.
Oh no!
Like,
Yeah,
it's-
unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes. Because I don't think the U.S. government was gonna go crazy. Unfortunately, to say this for Britney Griner. So I saw on Twitter. God bless Twitter, but it was like Trey Young for.
Oh, I heard this is already not good.
gonna be
This
bad.
is already
This
not
is
good.
going bad.
This is already not
This is
good.
going bad.
Write this
This
down.
is going bad.
No, I'd say no. It was like 2 bag of Frito Lays for like a bubble gum.
This is
Peace.
This is terrible. We're talking about people here.
yeah.
I know.
Dead ass.
It's their fault.
I know.
Now
But
that the trade's out there,
It's even worse the way they make it seem though. Like, oh, we're gonna
100%.
trade this and this for that.
For that.
I'm not one to blame the victim. I am not going to blame the victim here. But why was Britney smoking weed in Russia of all places?
She was just trying to get, a little buzz.
Why were you
she
trying to
said
bring
she got-
that shit back
She
with
said
you?
she got a doctor's note, but
I understand that. But she's coming back on a plane with this mad
Yeah,
weed over here.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But also, the crazy part is like this goes so deep. Like Britney Griner is one of the I think she's one of the best players in WNBA. The fact that she has to go play in the second league to make money is the first problem.
That is the first
The
one.
second problem is that whole we don't have a choice. I don't know because the problem is America's embarrassed. The fact that that we're in a position where we have to beg to get our own people back.
insane.
Like this shit doesn't happen. This isn't something that we go to war for shit like this, but we're just not in a position to. And it's Russia because we're terrified of that. Well, I don't even want to say dude name for real, but we terrified of him.
It is what it
So
is.
it's like, all right, like what? Can
I think
we
what's
actually
made
do?
it worse is the whole involvement that the government has had with the war going on and shit. Like that, I feel like it's been heavy involved in why they choosing to keep her, which is fucked.
Oh yeah, for
She
sure.
really, she really got caught in that crossfire.
Yeah.
100%.
She really did.
Just wrong place, wrong time.
They're like, oh, y'all gonna give 60 million or whatever the fuck to them? I bet we keep her. That's wild.
Yeah. And this just makes everything politically right now look just way worse.
Wow, bro. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this shit isn't like a McGraw-Hill book like 20 years from now.
Oh no! Once they
I cannot wait to see the yearbooks in like 10
This
years.
shit's gonna be wild,
The
bro.
the history books. The history books in like 10
20, 30
years.
years
Yeah.
from now, like the amount of shit that we like seen firsthand, like our kids is gonna see.
Anybody born in the 90s has had one of the
wildest.
craziest time
Bro.
periods in history of all time.
Like truthfully, like as a kid growing up after 9/11, I'm like, damn, could it get worse? And then when I got older, I'm
It
like,
got so
nah,
much
it got
worse.
so much
It got
worse.
so much worse.
bro. And I'm not trying to joke on 9/11, but Jesus Christ, it has gone so
We've
much
gone
worse.
through 2 recessions. We've gone through a global pandemic, damn near twice.
There's about to be another
Bro,
one.
it's enough. Oh my God, that shit.
Oh no, y'all niggas not catch me. With
That
monkeypox.
shit, I'm a child of God, so I don't got to worry about that shit. I cancel my brothel subscription, so I'm good, bro.
So you admit to
Niggas-
having
that
it.
So you
shit,
did have
bro.
one.
So you did have one.
Oh, we
That
caught him.
Niggas not catching me with the pox, bro.
That
That's
shit
not a shot in
is
hell.
Scary. I can't front. Like y'all, whoever y'all be fucking, y'all be
Yo,
careful.
catching the monkeypox off the sex is nuts.
It
wild.
is scary, son. Like
The random links. How you even get? I googled how you get tested for monkeypox.
how do you?
Not that I need to listen. At the end of
How'd
the
you-
day,
how'd-
if I get monkeypox, I know where I got it from, young lady. We have a different type of conversation, ma'am. But I'm saying, like, how do you get tested for that shit?
I don't know.
And is there a vaccine?
That shit looks brutal.
No, there is a vaccine.
They-
There is.
I think-
There's a
Can
vaccine.
I make an appointment tomorrow?
Oh, look up the qualifications for a vaccine right now in New York City.
I'll make it up.
It's tough.
No, you got to be gay.
Uh,
Confirmed.
confirmed. How do you confirm that?
I don't
You have,
know.
like a card or
I
something?
don't know.
So if I'll go say it. The fuck? Like, yo, cause bro. I'm that shit. If niggas catch that shit, I'm done for.
That shit looks that shit looks
crazy.
That shit looks
Wow,
brutal.
bro.
It looks brutal,
And
bro.
even after you heal, you know how the COVID effects you can't see. You got memory loss. You can't really walk straight no more. You
Like,
dizzy for
damn,
the rest
bro,
of your
I
life.
got the pox. I'm sorry, bro.
But the
Like,
pox, that shit, you cut on your. Nah,
they were saying the recovery time for that shit like 3 weeks. That's tough,
boils,
bro.
you out the
boils
game
is-
for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's tough, bro. It's tough.
yeah, nah, we're not doing that. But yeah,
And the cases going up over here.
Yeah, I heard it was like 1,000 in New York.
Of course, New York is the epicenter again because New York is the epicenter for all things.
All things, unfortunately.
yo, New York really nasty. Like if you really sit down and think about it, like when I be in my Caucasian neighborhood now, I be like, damn, it's really nasty in New York.
Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice living in this Caucasian nation?
Oh no, listen, don't get me wrong. I've been out the hood for a little while now. See, when I left Flatbush, I got a little Hollywood in high school, but you got to go back because you got to hang out with the niggas. You got to be safe.
Gotta get back to the
Exactly.
streets.
Yeah,
I consider
yeah.
finding things, but I gotta go back.
Yeah, I gotta go hang out with the niggas. Now you can't get me somewhere. Who all gonna be there? What part we going to?
You was
Nah,
I will say you was in the Bronx last weekend.
yeah,
After
but
all the Bronx slander.
See,
We
so
got
listen.
him.
Yeah, we got
see,
one.
We got
The
him.
police
got
stores
one.
open? Is the police store open?
Here's the thing. Y'all don't get it. I don't want to hang out at y'all Bronx. Dualita's Bronx is safe.
That is our Bronx.
You don't live
That
in
is
the
our
Bronx.
Bronx.
Where
Yeah.
was he?
I was,
So I don't even know
was
where
at the
you from.
Bronx Brewery.
Bro, he was at the Bronx Brewery.
the Bronx.
That's our
Bronx.
Bronx. Literally.
It's 135th. You make a wrong turn around there, you might
First of all,
you might get
Derek's from
lost.
Queens.
I'm not from Queens. Fuck no. That's great. Hell
All
no.
right.
Fuck no.
Dro is from like Italy or Spain or some shit. The nigga's never here.
I'm not from
All right.
Queens. Bronx.
Technically from Yonkers, but
Listen, in my bag has such.
I
a
grew up in the
unique
Bronx
crowd.
for 20 plus years. Like I've lived everywhere in the Bronx, from the Concourse to Soundview to Pelham to Throgs Neck to Morse, everywhere.
That sounds
How
like-
many
that
times did
sounds-
you move?
Yeah, that
man?
sounds
moved
like
a lot.
trauma, nigga. That means you
I think
need
everyone
to
in the Bronx moves at least
I
like
moved
3 times.
I moved a lot.
I didn't move
moved
that
like
many
4.
times.
And I moved a lot.
yeah,
I have
yeah.
moved a lot.
Yeah, you got.
Grew up next to the courthouse in the Concourse. You feel me?
I wouldn't claim that.
Alright, you
I went
got
to
to.
high school around there, but it's not.
No, it's rough. But
Yeah,
listen,
I don't know. Sorry.
you was just out there.
Listen,
How was
I got
it?
to- I wasn't out where you just said. It didn't feel like that.
135. That's tough.
See, so you yelling your numbers at me. I don't know what's going on. Listen, gotta understand. I went. Number one is the daytime.
It was
Right.
the daytime.
Okay.
Two, the In My Bag crowd. We singing In Sync, the Backstreet Boys. Y'all just want to gangbang all day. Like, God damn. Y'all want to gangbang and drill all day. How long? How many gangs y'all want to be in?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all niggas is Blood, Crips, Latin King. Like, relax. You niggas is 40. Let it go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus.
What are you talking about, bro?
Jesus Christ.
I'm in that sing along crowd in spirit.
The In My Bag experiences is a
Yeah,
good
everybody's
time.
singing in sync. You got white bartenders.
Yeah.
White bartender.
They was
white
white
bartenders.
and they
It
knew
was
what
white
you could make a name up, and they know what to make. Oh, can I get the tequila sour pineapple? Oh yeah, I got you. But
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, man. It was having a blast. Everybody singing along, having a good time.
They made me a custom drink from scratch. I was like, whoa, this is great.
That's love, because if it was like a Spanish or black bartender, like the list is right there, bro.
Yeah.
Not to,
I see Most Dope Mike Hughes backflips on stage. I was like,
Yeah,
this, I
Most
was
Dope.
like, this shit nigga athletic.
Yo, shout out to Most Dope. He
Nigga
was
get off the
He was
ground.
living his best
he was
life.
in his
Yeah,
bag
man.
for real.
Love that for him.
Everybody was having a blast. I could be here, but don't get me wrong. Once it hit a certain time,
I did see you at the after party. I don't know if you was.
I was just tired, man. I gotta
Okay.
go. Bro, it was, and especially that was a Friday.
It was Friday night.
Fridays kick my ass. A Friday night, I can't do Friday nights really. Like I gotta want to go for real. Friday nights, I'm exhausted. The week's done. Saturday, I could do 1, 2 a.m. Cool, but these days, nah, man.
So to give everybody the heads up, I throw a party myself called In My Bag. The whole point of the party is a sing-along party.
Yeah,
it
this
is
is
not
it.
an R&B party. I'm tired of saying that. It is a sing-along party. We sing in sync, like John was saying. We were singing some Bad Bunny in there. We got to the R&B hits. We did a little Usher versus Chris Brown versus. It was a good time.
Y'all not gonna stop till I get that in real life, huh?
I'm working on it. I promise, but it's not gonna be anytime soon. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I saw Usher come on finally. He's like had commentary on it because everyone's been asking about that between both of them, even with Chris Brown and shit like that. That'd be a historic event. I'll
would.
tell you that.
It would.
not for fuck.
Especially after the Mario Omarion shit. Did y'all catch that?
Yes.
I caught it, then I let it go. Cause you see, I saw some watermelons and shit come out, and I was like, "This is not my vibe."
I was there live, and I'm telling you, when he
How
handed
close,
the girl,
how close were you to the watermelons?
I
How close?
You hit with a seed?
plead-
Yeah, 'cause
yeah,
that's disgusting.
it was gross. It was actually gross. It was terrible. And he gave it to somebody afterwards, and Shorty had the audacity to actually bite into
Hey,
it.
I knew you were about to say that.
Shorty had the audacity.
Bro, there's monkeypox going on, bro. What's going on with y'all?
She was like, "Yo, fuck it, we outside." She was like,
That's the wrong.
You could have an
outside.
R&B hit and do whatever the fuck you want.
"Yep,
You
I'm
really
convinced. I'm
can.
just
convinced.
one of them,
You really can.
just one of them."
Just once.
Omarion
one.
got a couple, so
It didn't seem like it. I tell you.
Yo, it's about preparation. I don't know how these artists, like, aside from even just him, like, they'd be fumbling the preparation.
But I blame y'all for that. I mean, let me tell you why.
who's y'all?
The fans or
Mostly Derek, right? So
I want you to be very specific.
What I do?
mostly Derek, because Derek, no, you and Walt, because you and Walt is like two peas in a pod. On
No, first of all, no,
dumb
the
shit.
fuck we're not. Because you know what we saying some wild ass. He be having some wild
Yo,
takes.
you see
He's
how-
trying to paint pictures and shit. I'm not an
You
artist.
see how niggas change? Walt
a
got a
black
BBL
Bob
now.
Ross,
You don't
bro.
claim him.
That's crazy.
Walt
What
got-
my
Walt
man
Black
100
Bob
grand?
Ross.
Walt got his
Listen.
ass done. Now you don't want to claim him.
you
See,
don't
you
wanna
see how
talk to him.
niggas change? But
That's
anyway,
crazy.
no, you know why? Because we're skipping around, but who the fuck cares, right? So last week we had a conversation. Was it last week or 2 weeks? No, last week. 2 weeks ago. Had a conversation about singers
Yeah.
and how singing. Well, I like my R&B with singers. Like I like the guys that can sing. Like that's my shit. I like the girls that can sing. But the female R&B singers, even if they can't sing as well, they make better songs.
melodic.
But we were talking about Brent and how y'all enjoyed the album. I said, I don't like because it's not my bag because he's not really singing well to me. So
Understandable.
the guys that can make good songs but haven't necessarily sang the best, when they get on that Verzuz stage, I feel like the singers prosper. So Chris Brown,
The performers prosper.
yes,
So we're talking R&B, obviously,
Yeah.
but we talking. If we look at the Jadakiss battle,
Yeah, like
Which is what I was going to say. Jada and the Lock.
Jada's
Jada put a
not
massive.
singing out here, but he is
He put a
definitely he's
Jada.
performing.
Yo, he
put
is
his
a
whole foot in
king
that
of
performance.
verses. He put on a master class.
Yeah.
And I understand what you're saying with the singing thing, but the presentation is like. I know Omarion obviously had like his issues also in terms of like his vocal ability, whatever the case. But like what he was getting like attacked for was like the shit he was doing on stage.
Yeah, he was just
like
doing
it was
a
his
lot.
antics that was like people were
Yeah.
talking about.
He was doing a lot and not doing the things that we want. Like we wanted to see
Yeah.
B2K. Like for real, where was B2K?
Oh, they niggas hate each other. The fuck?
Yeah, I'm
And I'm not gonna front. I don't want to see Fizz.
You didn't want to.
No, I had no interest in seeing. I had no interest in because I had no. I was cool.
That doc is gonna be crazy. I just know that.
He's a smart man. That is coming out. I don't care, but I'm gonna watch it for like Twitter,
Yeah.
for Twitter. But like
100%.
no, but so even to your Jadakiss point, right?
Yeah.
What Jadakiss was able to do was with his performance was like control his breathing, rap the entire verse without taking a break. That to me is like the equivalent to like, okay, being able to like vocally project and stuff. You seen Joel's getting tired, Dipset, like he's had to pass out on stage. I'm like, bro, we can't.
And they weren't even singing. And they weren't even rapping. For real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They weren't like they were.
And that's what
tired.
Jadakiss was saying too. But also, mind you, the locks were really practiced though, like beforehand.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna go back to
Amara
preparation.
sound like he ain't practicing years
At all.
at all.
Yeah, he bugged out. I'm not gonna lie.
So that's why, for me, it's a good versus for Chris Brown and Usher. But Usher can just stand there and like
Same.
send his voice. Chris Brown, once he do 3 backflips, we done seen it all.
Yeah, but Chris Brown could.
And a backflip.
Yeah, but Chris Brown could front flip to March Madness on cue. That's a lot.
See what the kids like?
This is it.
See
That's a
how
lot.
You see why I blamed her?
That's a lot.
You see?
Listen.
You see? Goes right back to circling back why I blamed him. See?
Listen, I'm just saying.
I blame you for Amara passing her the watermelon.
Don't,
Because this is shit you like.
don't blame me
This
for
is
that.
shit you like.
That's nasty work.
You
Don't
know
blame
shit
me
you
for
like.
that.
Wow.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? I don't know if you guys were ever big fans of Making the Band.
That's my. Oh my
Yeah.
God! What?
I love that show.
aunt was on that
top,
show.
top. What?
Yo,
Yeah.
that, all right.
Hold on.
Nah, this is news to me. This is news to me. Hold up, wait.
It's kind of crazy.
Wait. Hold up. Come on. Hold up. This slipped by me. Hold up.
I'm just saying, bro.
Nah,
She was.
nigga, what?
All right, man. Yeah, get your shit over, bro. I was just
Wait,
saying.
what?
I was throwing a fun fact in there. Go ahead, man.
It's not a fun fact.
Now,
What's going on?
now I need to know this rest of the
What
story.
life have you lived?
No. Go ahead.
But to my point is, I don't remember if y'all remember the episode where Diddy would make Take 26 run, and
Yeah.
like he was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I need y'all to be performers," and like that is a piece that I think we're losing
100%.
in this
Beyonce's
generation.
mom,
Like,
Beyonce's mom. My fault to cut you off, but Beyonce's mom used to make her run and sing at the same time.
yeah, like you need to have like to
be in
be on a
shape.
stage for 2 hours.
Yeah, man.
I've done it. I'm not the one singing it,
Yeah.
but to have that kind of stage presence for an extended amount of time,
takes a lot.
it takes a lot, and a lot of people are not built like that. And
Yeah,
It's a lot of energy.
It's so like the skills in the preparation, right? So my thing is, if we're going back to both cases, right, where Dipset, I think probably was I had picked the locks when it first happened, but Dipset being favored going in is simply because our songs are better. We're gonna play them and everybody's gonna like them. You're on the stage,
was
big
the
dog.
hood
No,
favorite.
we're not on IG Live. Same thing with Amara. It's like, Mario got 3 records. Mario won on a song that like nobody knew, just because he sounded better.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, I blame Derek.
my favorite.
Stop blaming me for Mario.
One more on that versus battle. Yo, when Jeremiah got on stage and started singing "Bed," and then kept trying to sing the rest of his hits, we was like, "Yo, it ain't just show, my brother."
What was that one segment when Reggie and them was on stage and they were singing that one note for like 10 minutes?
Oh, they were singing "One Wish."
It was like 10 minutes. They were not stopping.
Yeah,
like,
it
at
was,
all.
It was in his head.
That shit's bad all around.
I love the Versus platform.
No, it's great. Yeah, it's
non-biased,
great.
obviously.
No, it's
I'm
doing-
on there, but
It's
like
done great.
I love the Versus because it does a lot of things. First, you got to have the hits. If you don't got the hits, you can't even get on the stage.
showing a lot of
You
love.
can't even show up. But then you gotta prepare, right? You gotta see what your opponent's gonna play. You gotta see what they're gonna do, how they're gonna mix their tracks and all of this, that, and the third. And then you get in their head, and it's like we finally have a sport
Yeah.
in versus for music. In the same way, you got the Knicks playing the Lakers. You gotta prepare for what they are gonna do. That's the same thing you got to do on the Versus platform, and then if you're not doing it, if you're not doing your homework, you're gonna
take
look.
that
You're gonna
out,
look. You're gonna
Yeah,
take an
it's all
L
about
for real.
it's all about preparation, and it is a great platform, and it does create great moments. Like even though the Locks Dipset shit was like so one sided as it was happening, like it was still a moment. You know what I'm saying for New York. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like I said, a master class from Jada
Yeah,
in performing.
I was watching that shit. I was just like taking notes. I was like, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. After the pandemic started to ease up, I did not see the sustainability because I was like, okay, everybody's back outside, so what's like we're not sitting at home.
Watching
But then you elevate, you get the stage.
Yeah, now they made it like
I
a
was like,
real
okay.
event.
Now you got the crowd there.
Yeah, so that's that. The adaptation, I'm impressed with. I'm like, okay.
I genuinely think it's a $1 billion corporation.
Oh no, it's gonna keep it's
yeah,
gonna keep
definitely.
going, and
Artists tuning in and stuff. Oh, yeah.
There's so many artists. You know what I'm saying? Like from
different generations.
yeah,
It's not
like
only just
there's
hip-hop
so
and
many
rap, like-
battles you can like two artists you can put up against each other because they're there's such extensive catalogs in what fucking 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the right two people, bro. That shit is gonna be out of here.
Who y'all want to see next? I know y'all say Chris Brown and Usher, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Usher probably not doing that shit.
Well,
Usher not gonna do that shit.
They don't.
Usher don't even do interviews. He's not finna go hang out with Chris.
And that tiny desk that he did was.
Yeah, come on, like
Iconic.
That pretty much was him telling I'm not doing this. He pretty much was like, "Yo, I'm not doing this with y'all."
Yo, that whole week when people were like making fucking mean
You see,
tweets of
you
that.
see how simple it is to make something go viral as like a performer. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's about.
But he didn't know that was going to go viral.
No,
No.
He just did that on some.
off the whim.
Yeah.
And it's so easy. It's so easy.
Y'all see, y'all discount like niggas that know they beautiful. Like that's the thing. Like when you like Usher, everything Usher was doing, Usher like, yeah, but he's like 43. Yeah, the ladies.
I respect Usher
The ladies gonna
completely.
love this. Like Usher, man, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere and make Confessions 3 and shut up,
There
damn,
is a Confessions 3 already.
Jesus Christ.
Listen,
Confessions
he's been roller skating for the past couple of months.
Yeah,
and I see
I
the videos
throw-
He
all
was
the
at
time.
Rockefeller Center, like he lived there.
I be
think
want
he
to
got
throw
residency
a
there.
rock at him when he be roller skating. I be tired, like, man, if you do one more backslide,
He be having the videographer and everything. That should be looking crazy.
Man.
Regina be putting them little videos. I was like, girl, you know I can't roller skate. Fuck you. You don't turn this shit off in this damn house. Like, goddamn, you don't turn this thing. Like, damn, all right.
Nah, to go back to your. I mean, I don't know who I would want to see. Like, I want to see Wayne. I really want to see Wayne up there because I know.
I think Wayne and Busta would be crazy.
Wayne and Busta.
That's a great matchup.
That would be a good one.
I think Wayne and Busta.
I know a lot of people
I'm not
wanted
gonna
Busta
discredit
and Missy.
I'm not gonna
Busta and Missy would be
A
great.
lot of people want Missy there in general, which I
Because
think
Missy won't lose.
Yeah.
No.
She has everything. She has the performance. She has the records. She
Yep.
can't lose.
There's still a couple people that got to show up on that stage.
I want to see a couple rematches too. Like I want to see Neo back on that stage.
Yes.
I want to
yes.
see Ashanti Keisha Cole again.
Yeah, live.
Like I want to see them sing.
Yeah, Keisha might.
Who was Eve against that? It was
Trina.
Yeah, I want them in the same place. I know they did it from like two different
venues,
locations. Yeah.
Y'all lying. You don't care.
Nah.
Y'all ain't care.
Oh, that's crazy.
Y'all don't care.
That's crazy. You know,
Name me 3 Trina songs right now.
that's crazy.
See, I gotta go to Miami at some point too. Jesus Christ. But I don't.
No, but shout out Verzuz, man.
Oh yeah, I love the platform, and I everybody y'all name. I'm trying to think anybody else because Missy's always my number one. I want to see Missy literally go against anybody. Buster, 100%.
Everyone always just wants to see the big names up there too. Like everyone wants to see the Hove up
But they're-
there, the Drakes up
but that's
there,
never gonna
the
happen.
Kanye up there.
I don't personally. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the big names because
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cool.
You already
solidified. Like,
you already solidified. You already know what it is. Like
I'm trying to think
I've
of, like,
seen
the
a bunch of parties already that be doing it already. Like the Drake Kanye's parties.
Yeah.
I've seen that already. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
This is great,
Yeah,
but-
they stink. Cut it up.
If Weekend Party Next
tell the
Door wasn't
truth.
that big, I wouldn't mind seeing them on the Versus. If they
Weekend
weren't
Party.
that like OD stardom,
Yeah.
it would be fire.
Party Next Door could do a versus.
Party could do a verse.
Oh, because
could.
he's written a lot.
Yeah.
He's written a lot.
Yeah, he could do one.
Okay.
That's not where he feels like he has to sing all his records.
I'm trying to think of like, I don't want to say like B class celebrity, but like
Not just people who haven't
Like,
been
hasn't,
in
like,
the
really-
in the light. You know what I mean?
But the problem with
Last couple
versus,
years.
the versus is such a good big business model now that you can't have somebody that might not sell the amount of tickets. You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
that's for the versus team to figure out. Just put them in a different venue. Just put them in a smaller venue.
But then you don't hit your markup regardless because like I mean unless you start doing other shit, you start selling versus merch and all this other.
Yeah, there's a bunch of versus merch.
But I mean, am I about to do that for Party Next Door and Ty Dolla $ign? I don't know. I mean,
That's a great.
I
But
love
that's a
those
good
guys.
matchup,
That's a
though.
good matchup.
I love those
if
guys.
you put all, because if it's all Ty Dolla $ign's features,
Listen, I love.
That's all he
those
has
guys.
features. Except
See,
for that one
see,
album.
that's-
I said that.
Here we go.
We're not gonna do even though
Didn't
you
he
may
have
be
an album?
correct.
Is the album literally called featuring Ty Dolla $ign? Is that what his album called?
All right, man.
I'm just saying.
Shout out to Ty Dolla $ign, man.
Yeah, shout out to Ty Dolla $ign.
But
Great guy.
Great guy.
literally, I met him. Great guy. That's all I got.
What's in pop culture, man?
Ah, Jesus. Let's get to the big news.
Oh, this is gonna break my heart.
Oh yeah.
I
gonna break my heart.
This is a Bronx.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's hard for the Bronx.
This is real hard for the
When
Bronx.
that happened, it was a dark day in the Bronx.
It was
man.
really a dark
Yeah,
day.
because it rained. Nigga. That's it.
Yeah,
It was-
God
it-
was
it-
crying.
Oh, they was
God
on
was
the,
crying.
it was on the forecast before. Like, but
See, I wasn't paying attention to the news in the way that they was moving. And by the way, we haven't even talked about what it is. We were talking about Desus Mero. I wasn't paying attention to the signs, but apparently there were mad signs out there.
Yeah,
that
I
this
didn't
was
notice either
happening.
till after. Also,
people always say that when they don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
No one fucking knew.
yo, they just dropped like a week or two before they dropped the interview with Derek Jeter.
well, listen.
I mean, that was show. That was the show.
Yeah, but like it was so
that was contractual.
yeah, but that was so like such a left turn, so sudden. Because I just interviewed Derek Jeter 2 weeks ago. Now 2 weeks later, oh, they have creative differences and want to X, Y, and Z. Like that's very like random.
So to kind of like to circle back and start right. So Desus Mero, pioneers of this podcast shit, pioneers of this media shit. Probably maybe 8-9 years in, damn near. They decided to part ways. So I started to see before they put out the big notice. I started to see the tweets from like Reddit. You know how
Gotcha.
the
Like the little threads and stuff.
the Reddit threads were saying how like their Reddit aliases were like going back and forth saying I don't fuck with Voodoo, I don't fuck with this, whatever the case may be. I went, I'm like, oh, okay, right, all right. So then Showtime puts out their statement. Cool, they decide to split ways creatively, but then the story starts to kind of come out as to what actually happened and why they started to split ways. But first and foremost, Desus Mero, they have been the pioneers to all media, podcasting. They're some of the first dudes to get deals and take podcasting TV. So they are legends. So as many jokes as I'm going to make, it does suck to see it.
Yeah.
But also, unfortunately, in this podcast media shit, if you haven't had one of these riffs, you ain't lived. You know what I'm saying? That's that's just part of the game, unfortunately. But the real apparent story that has gone out is that Mero is the lighter skinned man, right?
The Dominican one.
Mero's
Okay.
the Dominican.
Mero's the Dominican one. Jesus is
he's the dark-skinned one.
The Jamaican one.
Yeah.
So apparently, both of them had a so the manager is apparently the center of the conflict, which I think there's way more to it than that.
Yeah.
But whatever the case may be. Apparently Showtime and the other endeavors didn't want the manager around because
It's apparently problematic.
he was problematic. He was
A bit.
It's causing hardship.
yeah, he was messing with the crew. He was yelling at them, kind of barking orders at people. Showtime doesn't want him on set. Mero says, nah, fuck that. It's my man or whatever the case may be. And he's like, nah, he can stay at the crib. Like, what the fuck? I don't think it's that simple. I'm sure there's been other shit that happened. But something as simple as that can 100% like
It'll be the last straw that broke the camel's back.
right. So so what are y'all thoughts before I go into
I'm hurt. Claiming the Bronx. Apparently, I'm not from the Bronx out here.
Don't listen to John.
oh, you niggas live there. I'll tell you.
But it's like when like I'm Dominican, so when Aventura broke up, or when Kobe and Shaq broke up, like it hurts. But I'm hoping that they just gonna continue their careers. They're both obviously extremely talented and extremely gifted at what they do. So you would think that they're gonna continue to be successful and continue to be what they're doing. So I'm just hoping. I'm hoping for the best for both of them. That's as much as I can say on that piece.
Word. They're like they really, in terms of social media and media in general, they're like they're big representatives of the Bronx.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the Bronx, like Bronx style, Bronx etiquette and shit like that. So it's very unfortunate, like two people who are so mainstream to the point they're on fucking Jimmy Kimmel bringing chopped cheeses on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
they have a New York bestseller.
yeah, like
Bro, they interviewed with Obama. Like,
you know what I mean? Like
That is true.
that's culture. You know what I'm saying? They're important to the culture, and they've been at it for a minute, for years, man.
Do you think they can be important separately?
huh?
Do you think they can be important separately?
I think we're gonna see. We obviously we're gonna see.
I don't think they're gonna
I don't want to say.
I don't want to say no.
There's too many avenues that either of them could go down to be still in media and successful and embark on different journeys that they can still be like, you know, out here. and they're both great personalities. You know what I mean?
It worked out better since they were together.
Yeah, it's like a duo. It's a dynamic
it was
duo.
I've never, but the thing is, my only thing is, like I said, I obviously you follow them. If you're ever in media, you understand. I'm not like Bodega High like everybody else is for sure, but I've never seen them apart. So this is where it gets like
It's
curious.
weird. No,
like no
100%.
one does, and neither one of them seems like they do anything else.
Yeah.
I've seen them apart. I've seen them do things
Like
separately.
like
and then
media
they
thing.
were
Okay.
Yeah, they've done. I think Mero again, the light skinned one, did something with Romeo Santos.
Yes.
Desus, I actually saw him hosting.
He's supposed to be hosting Jimmy Kimmel soon.
Yeah.
That's-
Desus is supposed. That's when I
so
was
that
like,
means
when
one-
I saw them. That's what I'm saying.
Doing their
Those
own
are the
side
signs
things.
that I was like, wait a minute, why is Desus just doing Jimmy Kimmel by himself? That I was like, what's going on?
Because before
Erase
this,
the
they
little
were
red
like
flags
inseparable
type of things,
together.
Yeah, those were the red flags that I'm saying.
They were both just in the All-Star game too, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a celebrity All-Star
I
game.
mean,
Shout out to MLB.
I wish the best for both of them. They're both funny as hell, both pioneers to the culture, to the Bronx culture, to the media culture. So it happens. Unfortunately, certain circumstances, like, a colleague or a friend that, you know for so long may or may not attribute to that type of dysfunction, but that's life.
I want to hear it from them. You know,
I think that's
like,
what everyone, obviously, I feel like given time, they will say something.
All
Right
I
now-
saw was Desus say that he tried to fix whatever was breaking up the situation. And
Of course, he's going to go out there and say he's going to try to save face for himself.
yeah.
But,
Mero,
I mean,
I haven't seen them say anything at all.
Time would tell, I think. If not, I mean, it is what it is.
If this is true, right? Let's play the game. Like, okay, the manager's fucking something up.
Uh-huh.
There's never a right or wrong way to do it, but everybody's got to know their place in the situation, right? If you have, we all work at jobs where sometimes they don't got to be there.
Yeah.
Like we're in entertainment, we're the talent. If they don't want you here, bro, sit your ass at home.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, hypothetically, if this is true, because I don't know shit.
No,
I'm saying
This is all speculation.
I back you up on that.
like,
In a way, it's like
not everybody needs to be everywhere all the time, bro. That's not your job. Go home.
it's fucking up the bag.
Go home.
It's fucking up the bag. It's fucking up the bag for everyone because it's not only them. You got to break it down to the producers, to the camera people, to the crew, to X, Y, and Z. Obviously, that it hinders on them too. But
I don't think Showtime is going to not to cut you off, but I don't think Showtime is going to let them both go. I really
you
believe.
think, like, keep one?
I think there will be a show with one of them on
I
Showtime.
can see.
Yeah, I
I
would
can
imagine,
100% see
because
that.
that's a loss, bro. Like
That's
they
a
were
loss.
bringing in the viewership. Like I forgot the exact numbers, but it was like 3 months ago. From 3 months ago, and like 6 months from that 3 months ago, the viewership has always been hit with them. Like their viewership is
Tell you
very
something.
very huge.
The nigga that's hosting Jimmy Kimmel is the one they keeping. I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody's winning this little breakup.
Somebody,
And the nigga that's
somebody
on-
always bring it with.
Somebody that's on Jimmy Kimmel, yeah, might be hating on that nigga too. 'Cause I don't know. Something's not adding up here, buddy. I'm hosting Jimmy Kimmel, and you're trying to kick it with the manager. I'm clearly doing something right,
Yeah.
and well, it might be time for you to go.
I think that's also another thing that comes into mind when I guess you have to choose who you have in your circle also, because that could also diminish your growth.
As somebody who's been through several podcast transitions, I said, y'all, you guys came on episode 100, but I've been doing this 100. I've had probably 3 or 4 of these transitions in a podcast. Podcasts don't. It's just part of the game, man. Podcasting, anything you do is part of the game. Breakups and new casts, and that's just part of this shit. I'm surprised it's taken them this long for this to actually happen. And not saying
that's,
that.
and I think that's part of it,
No,
right?
yeah,
that's
been a
they've
while.
been. What did we say? 10 years together?
10 years,
9
yeah,
years?
like
9 years?
I remember them from like around high school, like
Yeah.
almost 10 years.
Like if they just said, "Oh, it's an amicable split," and we decide to go our ways creatively, I'm like, about time. Y'all niggas been doing this shit forever. Like I'm like, okay, cool. Like that's just part. That's
But
just the
technically,
nature of
that's
the game.
exactly what they did, and we are the ones. I'm not saying we, but
just
Oh, no,
the culture.
I can tell you they're not cool. I don't know how I can tell you, but I can tell you they are not fucking with each other. Come on, son. Listen,
How do you know?
Listen.
You was in Locksmith with Mero?
Yes. No. Sorry. No. You can because I don't believe none of this shit. Right. The information doesn't come out if somebody doesn't say something to somebody.
That's true.
And it's like, okay,
Because then there's all this
the fight. It was reported that something's not going well, and then Showtime, like the you can see how the shit lines up. Somebody's not happy with somebody doing something. That's like that. It just makes sense. If they decide to part ways creatively, they'd have did another episode and talked about, like, when you're ending something like calmly, you guys can talk about it. Y'all can do it in the same room. Showtime saying, "Oh yeah, show's over." That never happens on premium network television.
Yeah, that doesn't. You're right.
They'd be like, yo, it's a dub. Huh? And on top of that, too, that must mean they're great negotiators for you to be able to terminate your contract at will.
Yeah.
To go through all those hoops to be like, I really don't want to work with you, that's a lot. Because people work with people they don't want to work with all the fucking
all
time.
the time.
You got coworkers, you got people you want to be around. Like, you do it just for the hell of it. For them to be like, oh, it's over, I'm done.
It's just so crazy because they both look like they really just connect. Like they really just click. Both of them, when you see them, when you watch them on Showtime and you see both of them chopping it up and shit, like you see the chemistry there. So like that's why I think it caught everyone so off guard.
It's that Bronx shit. I will say that.
Yeah.
You know.
Like,
That's just being professional, though. I don't know. Like, when you're good at what you do, you can.
Nah, but there's a difference.
You can
Like,
put it-
you could
man.
just you there's a difference. Like, you could tell, and I don't know if that's like the Bronx bias. You could see when two dudes from the Bronx or always in the Bronx like connect. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't
You
think
see
it's
it.
a Bronx thing. Huh?
It is. No, it is. Like you could tell. You feel me? And
I
like
feel
that's
like I'm trying to think of other like co-host shows that are together. Like two
It's not
people.
many.
It's not really many.
especially with that longevity.
Listen, after a time, unfortunately, I always believe in this. Everybody also has to be doing something else. So because when you put all your energy, when all your energy is focused on this one thing, this one creative thing, it's easier to get frustrated if everyone's not doing the same type of shit. If I'm like, okay, your focus here, your focus here, your focus is here. We all know when we're together, we're doing this. It's harder when this is all we're doing. This is it. So it's very easy to pick up on the little things that get on your nerves. It's very easy to, pick up on things that you're just not happy with because this is all our focus. Yeah. So it seems like because I don't know if what they're doing on the side, but like the fact that it seems like this is where they get all their attention, this is their moneymaker, because I know podcasts that they fucking hate each other. But they know, hey, this gives me 6 figures. Like, I'm not going to stop doing this with him or her. No, I don't have time for that. Like, I have to get the job done, which is also something that in creative world, you got to know to, bro, suck this up and get the job done. But there's always a line where somebody can't separate it. Bro, listen, you got this going on. I hear that, but we don't have time for this. And the person that usually projects that is the person that's deemed insensitive, which can cause a conflict. Mm-hmm. So, like, if, let's say, for example, this situation, if we're like, bro, if let's say Desus tells me, bro, like, I know that's your man, he cool, but I don't have time for this. Y'all niggas keep that shit over there. Tell that nigga to stay home. Let's get the money, and you hang out here. Like, we don't have time for this. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, personal stuff always fucks up the business. Mm-hmm. Always.
Yeah.
There has to be a separation. Bro, there's not a time for this. You niggas can keep that shit wherever y'all at. Mm-hmm. We'll deal with this when the job is done. But right now, our big company that's paying us 7 figures, like, he gotta stay home, my nigga. You gotta stay home. You collect your 10% at home still. Yeah. Stay the fuck out the way. The personal stuff, the ego stuff, comes to the money, man. Put that shit in your back pocket.
Yeah. We were talking about who this kind of reminds us of, and the only immediate person that kind of comes to me is Joe Budden and the Rory podcast too. Yeah. Like when they broke up, it was
a shock.
That was a shit show. It was a shit show.
It was a shit show.
Like how many goddamn
another one that caught everyone off guard. Took a sudden left turn.
Mm-hmm. Everybody thought everything was good, and then boom.
And then you find out, like John is saying, like shit was going on for months behind the scenes, but you don't see it.
Yeah. And it was all personal. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, to an extent, right? Because everybody's making accusations, and you don't know who's right, and everybody's saying this and that. And I think the truth is somewhere in the middle, of course, because everybody's landed on their feet, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, like, for the most part, it came from personal stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't like how you did this, or I had this going on, so I'm acting like this. And I always say the best advice is to talk about it, put it all on the table, and see if we can get past it. If we can't get past it, because media is the business of relationships, so you can't avoid that. Mm-hmm. media, doing anything, anything. It's the business of relationships. That's what it is. So if there's something personal that's going to affect the business, there has to be something put on the table. It's got to be out in the open, because when it's now like discovered in some fucking surprise way, everybody's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why the fuck is this fucking up my business? And why the fuck didn't I know about it? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's when it's like, because it's always going to come out. Whatever you may be feeling in your heart, or whatever you're doing, like, it's always going to find its way to the surface.
Yeah.
So this specific situation, he may have thought, let's say, if this, like I said, if this is true, because we putting smut on this man's name and we don't even know, but if the man is out here bugging out, it probably went on for a little bit, and then finally somebody was like, yo, get the fuck, like, what the fuck? Nah, I don't have to take this. And I'm gonna tell you from my perspective, business, like, bro, stay your ass the fuck home.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And whatever's going, like, whatever comes from that comes from that. Stay home.
From a business aspect, you fucking up everyone's
And a
life.
personal aspect, like, yo, bro, even as your man, you're tripping. That too, like, yo, bro, you are tripping.
I will say, you just said entertainment we're in the business of relationships,
100%.
right? You gotta protect our relationships. If that's my man's, I'm going to stand for him.
That is also another perspective. That's
a different perspective that you got to think about. Like, if he might be bugging out, but it's to protect me. That is my manager. He is his manager. If, again, we don't know what the situation. We don't know we're talking hypotheticals here, but if that is what it was, he was obviously looking out for Desus and Mero.
Yes, and that is a 100% a very valid perspective. And also, even to add to your point, it's like, all right, if this is like at a certain position, you can't tell me who I can and can't bring.
Exactly.
But that's when I also say there is a level of personal accountability, right? If my man is handling something the wrong way, because there's like maybe we can think somebody's being too sensitive, or maybe you never know, right? Because entertainment that's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Fickle
But
sometimes.
Everybody makes a sacrifice to get where we need to go. If that means you got to bite your tongue, that means you got to just not, let me walk away from this. Let me not act like this. Let me not trip off this. In life, we make sacrifices. Like what personal relationships. Your mom said the wrong thing. You tripping. You know what I mean? Like that's just the nature of life. Yep. So you have to have an open enough relationship with your man or somebody that you're in business with to be like, yo, listen, I may not think you're doing something wrong, but whatever you're doing, it's gonna fuck this up. And then now, in reality, he's kind of on the outside looking in, and now me and you, the talent,
Yes.
now we fighting. And sometimes, from personal experience, the managerial thinks sometimes they're the creative aspect of it, and that's just not the case. And then you're gonna fuck up what got us here. You know what I'm saying? So you're 100% right. Like, you're supposed to stick up for your people, but there's also compromise.
Of course.
You know what I mean? There's compromise, bro.
It's give and take.
And who knows? Maybe they were compromising
we don't know shit
for 4 years now, and now we're like, all right, I'm done with that.
This isn't like
this
a
is
recent
the straw
thing.
that broke this camel's back, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Because you can only take it for so long.
And they've been in the game, like we said, for years. So we can only imagine, any similar issues they've had along the lines of this. So if that is the issue that's being reported, so I mean,
but this is sad, man. You hate it because they're super talented. Seem like this is gonna be fine. Mero, y'all got it for you and the manager. Got to figure it out. But anyway,
Mero's gonna be fine too.
They'll be fine. I mean, I know
look at the
he's a
Bronx
family
Capes.
man,
Look.
but like.
They'll both be fine. They're both creative. They're both
I hope they both
extremely talented.
They're both rich by now.
they're both definitely connected.
Yeah. They got it.
Nah, they don't like the manager.
I just saw Mero on something.
The manager was with him? They was together still? He don't learn, huh? You will not leave that nigga at home. Jesus Christ. That took that nigga to Verzuz. Took that nigga to All-Star games. Jesus tell you leave that nigga at home?
Listen, man, I hope both of them end up in a successful place individually, or maybe they can reconcile and end up back together at some point.
Yo, that comeback tour is gonna be crazy.
Super crazy.
I
believe in them.
Part of me thinks that sometimes that this is what it is. Sometimes people just break up to come back
Type shit.
and get the bread on the comeback.
I feel like they're both capable of that if the issue wasn't too crazy.
Only musicians do that shit. They think they make a comeback album and do that. Make a podcast don't get back together. Nigga, nah.
Podcast niggas don't get back
Nah,
together.
niggas, we talk for a living. Nigga.
That was like when Fizz and Omarion got cool again.
Nigga, they hate each other. Still.
They do.
The fuck? Like, no. Like,
They got cool for fake.
Yeah, they got cool for fake and now they beefing again. Like, come on. But I'm saying, like, podcast niggas, you talk for a living. Everything you said, you probably said it. Like, everything you meant and felt, you probably said it. A nigga singing at me, I'm like, all right, bro, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not upset at you like this. So, I know
Hope
y'all.
the best for them.
I don't.
Pour one out for Desus and Mero.
Bronx legends.
They'll be all right, man.
They will be.
Well, Jesus.
They will be.
They'll be all right.
What else
Look,
we got for pop culture?
I don't know if we have it. What else happened while we took a freaking 9-day layoff? Whatever the case would be.
I don't know. We've been busy a lot with this party shit. And this is what happens in the midst of it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if anything else in particular happened. Pop culture wise.
Can I bring something up?
God, please.
Have
free.
you guys been? I don't know how big wrestling fans you guys are.
I love wrestling.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
this
shit.
Vince McMahon situation.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's
bro.
Derek Man.
You love wrestling?
I love wrestling. I'm a big ass wrestling
Y'all
fan.
dapping with his allegations. Look, oh my
What do you mean? His allegation.
We not dapping about the
the
allegations. We
allegations
dapping
about
about
wrestling.
the wrestling people.
On the wrestling.
That's what we
Not the
dapping up.
allegations.
That's wild.
On the wrestling.
That is wild, though.
No, my bad.
Oh, so we should let.
He was like, y'all celebrating Vince's shit?
Nah, fuck
That's
no.
crazy.
That's wild.
That's wild.
So-
The office is right there.
Yo,
So to shed light on the situation.
Look
So-
what y'all shedding light on.
Yes. So
Nah, bro.
Vince McMahon has officially retired.
Vince is a nasty nigga, bro.
Yo, he's officially retired because
was he retired or is he get pushed out?
both. Both. So there was allegations that he supposedly
years.
used $14 million in hush money to hide any the fact that he had
That nigga got like a side baby, 3 side women, like, and that's expensive.
Yeah.
For
Bro.
14, niggas do that shit for free.
Vince is a
Yo,
nasty-
but Vince got the bread.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was sleeping with somebody on the team. A couple people, but the latest one, the one that kind of broke the camel's back, was that he was sleeping with this somebody in finance or something, whatever, and she was already getting paid like 6 figures. She was getting 100 racks, and for some reason, some odd way, her salary doubled. That's
Magically.
where, like, and allegedly.
Oh, but that's none of their business. You know, so
But it was company money.
that shit affected the
That's
my
the problem.
That's my company.
No, that shit
but
affected
you
the
can't
stock
do
market
that type of
crazy.
shit.
That shit has affected the stock market crazy. The price dropped.
Bro, her little 100,000 not expect to start.
14 million.
14 million.
Oh no, yo,
No.
yes.
So then to finish off the story,
Yeah,
she
I don't know shit. You're right.
she after 3 years left the company and got paid out $3 million. Boom, here's $3 million.
There was
And
4
then-
women.
and there was 4. Yeah,
It was 4 women.
and then more and more women started coming back.
coming
And it was
out.
like, yo,
It was
we
between
getting
I
paid.
think 2006 and I forgot the ending year, but it was like 10 years. It was like it's crazy.
Overall, it was like 14 million, and apparently it was all his money, so it wasn't any of the company money. So that was fine. But
But then recently this week they went through the money that they've used and they saw that there was $14 million used by Vince McMahon that supposedly he was going to pay back that he had used for something that he didn't specify. But it was like personal use or something that he said that he was going to pay back.
Oh, yeah, that's when you categorize them miscellaneous.
Yeah, like that shit was crazy, bro. Crazy.
that on that books is
Listen,
crazy.
never did I think I would see the day that Vince McMahon retired before he died.
Bro.
That's crazy to me.
I thought he was gonna die on air.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
great.
Bro, ever since
crazy to
they
me.
blew his ass up in the limo, I
Yeah.
believed everything.
First of all,
And
I thought that
then-
was
and then
real.
Chris Benoit,
Yeah,
fucking
that was- I thought that
killed
was real,
everybody.
But
Jesus.
bro, I would never thought like Derek said, like to this day, like you wouldn't think the CEO of a company like that would go down.
No,
Somehow,
had this not happened,
these
Well,
white
but
men
you know,
are
like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But
I
like
know, had
someone,
this not happened, he would have retired. He would have died being
bro.
the CEO.
100%.
He would never. That's why it was so crazy. He just woke up one day and tweeted, "I'm 77. It's time for me to retire. Then, now, forever together." I was like, "Yo,
What the
I
fuck?
could." That's
That's
yo, they
hard.
got him.
That's the
They
biggest
got
mind
They
him.
got- when he did that,
They
I was
got
like,
him,
"Oh
bro.
no,
They got him.
He's preparing for whatever the fuck is about to happen to him."
But my question is this: is he like? What is the allegations that he cheated?
That was one of them.
No, he hasn't been with Linda McMahon for years.
So
So he's married.
The
Yeah,
allegation
been-
that I gave this girl money.
Yeah, he used company funds to pay
money.
off.
Company funds, bro.
And it really is. That's really all it really is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And apparently, it was from everything that I have seen. It was a consensual story. It was everything was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
by the
didn't hear
books.
anything about like non.
I mean, I did hear one thing that was.
Oh
a
shit!
little
If you heard, I ain't
non-consensual.
hear shit. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Reddit or some shit.
Oh my
But
god.
it
no.
isn't. It isn't. The basis of it all isn't that.
Now I'm gonna read the allegations.
Please do.
Oh Jesus.
An anonymous former WWE wrestler alleges Vince McMahon coerced her into giving oral sex and was demoted and released from the company
Whoa,
in 2005 after refusing further sexual encounters. Vince McMahon
I didn't know
reportedly
that.
paid this individual $7.5 million to keep quiet.
7 million.
7.5 hush money.
In 2008,
In 2006.
that was in 2005. In 2008, a former WWE contractor was allegedly paid $1 million for a non-disclosure agreement after she reportedly received unsolicited nude photos from Vince McMahon. The individual alleged McMahon sexually harassed her on the job.
NDA 1 mil.
Yeah. Come on, he's
some-
bugging.
Yo, that's wild.
In 2006, $1 million in settlement was reportedly paid to a manager who worked for Vince McMahon for 10 years after McMahon allegedly initiated a sexual relationship with her.
That's 3.
Yeah, I don't see what the fourth one is, but he got caught up.
He got caught up.
He got
Yo,
caught
man,
up.
cheating is expensive, man.
It wasn't even about the cheating. It's about.
Oh no, it's the coercion. Sorry,
it's
okay.
the
That's
coercion.
what I meant.
No, the problem was that he used the company's money.
and the using of the
The
company
company's
money.
money is
money,
what the issue was.
which
So,
is wild.
that's what it was.
So my question is this, right? Why is Vince ever committed a crime? Like, why is he doing this on the books? Vince I'm sure has plenty of personal dollars that would not be.
He's an old white man.
Yeah.
Like that would not be
you know what it is?
accounted for.
I think it's one of those things. He's an old white man who's a billionaire, who's became a
Exactly.
billionaire, who thinks he can
You can
get
get away with
around
it
doing
type of
certain
shit.
shit.
You can expense that on the company.
Eventually, he's just gonna catch up
catch
to you
up.
at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like logical. We're talking a lot now. Now I'm thinking about trying to get in the mind of Vince McMahon.
you will never get into the mind of that man.
You will never.
You will
understand.
never
I mean,
get
I
into the
don't
mind of
want
that
That
man.
man is the most confusing.
Yeah,
Any reports that you've ever heard about Vince McMahon?
Yep.
My man doesn't like when people sneeze. Apparently,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
if you
heard that
sneeze
too.
around him,
Yeah, I heard that too.
you're liable to get fired.
What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
So my thing is, okay, so Vince is a billionaire. He's rich. The WWE's been around for Lord knows how long.
Fucking years.
And you have the money. Why am I using company bread?
Because he thinks that's his
No,
money.
because he's greedy.
Yeah. He's an old white
Why?
man. He's an old-
What is
Yeah.
so confusing about that?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I'm confused why you were confused.
Because my thing is, okay, no, this is why I'm confusing. This is a universal confusion. Right? If I'm gonna do something wrong and I don't want to get caught, I'm not going to leave a trail of me to get caught. That's what I'm saying. And I
not
think
most-
Vince McMahon, and when you build $billion companies, I tend to think you're a smart man. And this is not the first time you committed a crime. I'm sure they're getting paid
There's
taxes.
something about being smart and being and thinking you're smarter than everybody.
What is
else.
it?
That's
It's
arrogance.
hubris, right? Isn't it?
Arrogance.
It's like a hubris.
Arrogance,
isn't it?
hubris, yeah. I'm like, bruh.
I mean, and then you gotta think about it. If you built up this $1 billion company, you don't think no one's gonna question you about this money of
'Cause
where
you're
it's
the
going
fucking
because it's
president.
your money
Yeah,
that you
your
built
money,
up to be a
exactly.
billionaire. You know what I'm saying? You don't think anyone was gonna like pull up your funds from 15 years ago of $1 million when you
I mean,
probably made
they only-
30, 40, 50 million that year.
they only did that because now their allegations.
Yeah.
If it had just gone missing and they'd be like, oh, okay, what the fuck? Well, it's not my business. Like, this is the highest pay grade. I can't say shit. But now that they are,
It's only being investigated because it got public.
yeah,
And,
for
and,
sure.
and because it,
Nobody-
yeah, and it,
Because
because
if it wasn't
affects
public, I don't think
the money of the company as a whole, including the people who have invested in it, because it affected Wall Street and their stock. The day after he retired and stepped down as
shit-
CEO, it went up,
shit-
I think, 9%, the value of the stock.
yeah.
So it was affecting the company. And like I said, he definitely knew that shit was about to come out. So he got up out of there before it could just make it worse.
Well, the floodgates.
Because mind you, at the same time, he's also an on-screen character as this is happening. Like the day the data allegations came out, the data allegations first came out. You know what that nigga did? Yo, that nigga is a sick nigga, bro. You know what that nigga did? The data allegations came out. WWE tweeted, Vince McMahon is opening Friday Night SmackDown tonight.
And Homeboy came out and literally was just like, "Hey guys, I'm still here. I'm gonna be here forever."
Then now forever.
dipped
And walked out.
Walked out, bro.
That
It
was such a grab for viewership.
yo,
Oh
that's
my
tough.
God. And then he did on Raw too.
Yeah.
Yep. Monday.
Crazy,
This past
bro.
Monday.
Crazy.
He did it for like 4 weeks, for like 4 shows straight.
He
He
is
would just come
crazy.
out, say, "What's up?
I'm
Y'all
here,
remember
bro.
me? I'm still here."
Y'all
And
can't
I
get
did.
rid of me.
And just on some like, yeah, I'm that nigga.
Yeah. And on top of that, he's an on-screen character. He was playing like a father figure to this person called Theory.
Oh, yeah.
So like he's on camera. Like he can't be on screen anymore
This
when
nigga,
all this shit is happening.
Didn't Roman was like, yo, your daddy ain't here to protect you
Yeah,
anymore?
this week. Yeah. That shit was
Bro,
crazy.
Shout out
it's
to
gonna be
Roman
interesting,
Reigns.
yo.
Roman
It's
Reigns is
interesting,
That's the
but
guy right now.
is the guy.
From what I think it was one of my old best friend's mother. She was like, if you ever gonna do something wrong, you gotta do it right.
I literally 100% agree with that. Like there's
If you're gonna do something wrong, you gotta do it right and don't tell anyone.
So this, I was on the phone with my mother this week.
Or just don't do anything wrong, just for the record.
I mean, yeah, but like, because the thing is, when you
Y'all
do
from
something
the Bronx,
wrong,
y'all commit crimes.
not like
You will not let this go, huh?
Y'all niggas.
He's outnumbered in this room.
He is outnumbered.
He's feeling like
he is fighting for his
endangered
life
right
right
now.
now.
Like, he feels cornered.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you something. Y'all know there are white people here. I'm safe. They know me. I super smile hi every morning when I walk up to get my little coffee down the block. All right.
Vince McMahon's neighbor over here.
You were saying your
No,
mother.
the office is damn. I'm gonna tell you where I live.
It's
But
over
the
there.
right there.
office
It's right there.
is literally right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right
it's
there.
wild, bro.
See it right. You
But-
can damn near see it from here.
You were saying your mother.
Oh no. So I was having a conversation with my mom. Me and my mom have these conversations all the time, right? So I was talking about. She was talking about lazy cheaters,
Lazy cheater.
right? So because I'm Haitian, so you know Haitian uncles they broke, and then no honestly. So listen,
It was the way you just prefaced that.
no, for sure. So the thing is, you got older men that come from Haiti and think that the little $30 you give is gonna get girls to like be with you in terms of like, you know what I'm saying?
Like
Why,
not
when you
Bob.
have a wife,
Retweet from the Dominicans.
right? You come here, you don't know shit because $8 there is $1 here. So you think you got some chicken,
Yeah.
but you come here and you're like, oh shit, I'm poor. So
Reality check.
yeah. So then you want to go like cheat on your wife and do all these things, and then you think it's like, oh, it's sweet. No, big dog. Like
She gonna
you're-
catch up to
It's
you.
expensive.
No, not as expensive. You're gonna get caught this way because to cheat in a certain way, it's an expensive thing to do.
That's what I'm
Fuck.
saying. It's expensive.
Like, yeah, it's an expensive thing to do.
Because you gotta keep her quiet, you gotta do this, you gotta buy that.
Even let's take away to keeping her quiet because she don't want to tell nobody she's up with you anyway. So
Oh my God.
like she's
Oh
not telling
my
her
God.
homegirls that it was
bad
at
work.
Yeah. So I'm talking about like a lot of so you bring it back to like a lot of guys. A lot of guys they get caught up in shit because
Because we don't know.
you shouldn't bring that girl to your house. Big guy.
Yeah.
Shouldn't. You should go you gotta go pay for a hotel or something. You know what I'm saying?
You said have her pay for the
No, I
hotel?
said you got to pay for a hotel
Oh,
or something.
I was
And
I was about to say, I was like,
fuck y'all think? Fuck y'all think is
Do I
going
sense a
on?
little bit of the future? Yeah. Like,
But even like that's what I'm thinking about Vince McMahon. He did everything he like, but outside of the allegations, of
Allegations.
course. I'm talking about to like if he was like a cheater, like he would have done everything he needed to do to like stay in the clear. Right? Yo, spend a bunch of money, never have to hear from him again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, cheating is an expensive thing to do. Because you gotta get the hotel, you gotta triple back to make sure the girl you're with don't know and all that. So
You gotta pay cash.
you gotta pay cash. So
Word.
back to the conversation I was having with my mom. Pay cash. Oh my God, what who y'all cheating with Daredevil? Oh, fuck us. Jesus Christ. I almost realized like, nigga, what?
Credit cards is where you get caught at.
right, bro.
And you know what it is
Yo,
too.
that-
Oh,
Like
y'all bank robbers? What
The
happened?
IRS was the
I
one
see.
that called.
you know what it is too. It just he was in a position that. If you watch wrestling during the Attitude Era, that shit was wild as fuck. You know what I'm
That's
saying? You gotta
what I
remember he has
was
all these beautiful women that work for him.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you could just do whatever the fuck because these women work for you and you pay them. That's just older white man rich mentality. You know what I'm saying? And like these are beautiful ass
It's the
women
rich
that are working for
mentality.
you. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't even just place it on white rich, but it's the rich mentality. I feel like they feel entitled to like
Yeah.
do that.
But that's a human thing when your ego's getting a little too big. You think I could get away with anything, man. I can do whatever I want.
Is one of the biggest fail.
Yeah, I can do whatever the fuck I
So
want.
I've been thinking about this, and this might be a little bit off of the Vince McMahon conversation, but
Please.
what is the thing that bothers people about cheating? Is it the lying? Is it
What's up with
the respect?
What's up with y'all niggas? What the fuck y'all got going on?
Let's get into it. If somebody cheats on you, right? Why are you upset? Are you upset because they lied to you? Or are you upset because they didn't respect you? Like, what if somebody told you I'm gonna go cheat? Does that change it for you?
See, if you're asking me, right? John, I have a very unique.
I already know where this is headed.
I have a very unique like thought process on shit like
Yeah,
this.
I know. That's why I'm saying again.
Because of how I see life, like that shit ain't a big like. Not that it's not a big deal. It ain't the end all be all to my livelihood. Maybe because even though I'm currently in a happy, healthy relationship, and that at this point I don't know how I react. But let's say in the past, if a girl goes, yo, like. That's not that's ever happened. Yo, I want to go deal with some other dude. I'm like, okay, cool. You just don't got to hear from me again. Like, I have so much other stuff that's happening, but if it depends how it's like presented. If a girl goes, hey, I want to deal with other people while I'm dealing with you, like, hey, boss, I'm not with the circus shit. That's just not for me. I'm not with the Barnum.
Yo, Bozo the clown. Like, take that shit that way, yo.
I'm not with the Barnum and Bailey shit. So that's just not for me. But I understand.
Barnum and Bailey.
If you know, the Barnum and Bailey shit.
Like, I'm not with the Universal Soul Circus.
Yo.
I'm not. But bro, there are mad
Yo,
people
I'm not Ringling Brothers, yo. Like, fuck out
but
of
bro,
here.
especially in 2020, there are mad people that are with that. So when I say that, I look crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like, I get it. Now,
I don't think you look crazy. It's just what you were allowed.
when you tell people, I'm not with that. They're like, oh my God, you're so close-minded. Okay, all right, freak of nature. God bless. So, okay, freaky boy, thank you. Okay, boy, boss. But
Oh shit.
to answer your question, the only thing that bother me is the waste of time, because I think time is literally the most valuable thing. If you feel like, hey, you're now, because people, it's okay to feel like, I maybe jumped into something and I want to go explore something else. I'm actually like super cool with that. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with it. I don't think yes, if you like the person or love the person, you're going to feel hurt. You're going to feel the type of way. But bro, to me in life, bro, I done did so much and been around so much and had gone through so much. I don't see it that way. Like, this is like, it's minuscule, which sometimes it's a bad thing sometimes in a relationship because it comes off like you don't give a fuck. Yeah. But it's so minuscule to the things I done, bro, the things I done did, like, I don't be joking, but the things I done did and how I got here. If niggas on my story, like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, I done lived a life. So I don't see that as like, oh, bro, you know what? This is so, like, small, and the right thing is going to be what it is. So I don't, the idea of, like, and you got to know what you're okay with. If you're walking into a situation where you know your girl wants to be in an open relationship, bro, if she tells you she wants to go do, why are you mad? Nigga, what the fuck?
This is not a surprise to you.
Yeah, like, if this is how she, like, what are you mad about? You either with it or you're not. Like, you gotta be, but I think that's like, you gotta be okay with yourself too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't be tripping. That, like, but to even to go back to what you said when you say, why do people get mad at cheating? Now, if you're talking to a woman, we don't have a woman here. I don't know what, you know what I mean? Hey,
I would love to have this conversation with her.
100%. We should definitely
bring this back up.
Yes,
100%.
But it's also interesting to hear a male's perspective because men men tend to not take women back. The girls will take you back.
That goes back to
that's not true.
That goes back to the
men take women back all
the
the
fragile ego thing. That's what it goes back to. Like, as to why the man doesn't take the girl back.
A guy who knows himself, who doesn't, I guess you can not necessarily say doesn't have a frailed ego, can take a woman back. I feel. It also depends on them, though. Like, exactly to a certain nature.
Nah.
I said a certain man. Not me.
But also, like, but if that's the stance that I'm taking, you have to be super okay if she doesn't take you back. Like, you have to be you have to be like, you have to shoot, because you got to try, of course. Duh. Yo. But then if she doesn't, you got to be like, okay. Like, you got to eat it.
Yeah. You got to respect it.
For certain people.
Yeah, you got to respect it.
It is what it is. Going back to your question, I mean, Shit. Why people get mad about?
Why is what is it about the cheating? Because it's not. Some people it's not the act of sex. Like
No.
you can have sex with some whatever.
Most of the time, it's not.
For me, I don't give a fuck. Like
Yeah.
you can fuck whoever you want,
Gotcha.
whatever. I'm not saying I'm not in a relationship. I'm not saying I'm open to an open relationship. I'm just discovering as I'm single
I was
now.
gonna let you rock. I was
No,
gonna say a
no,
word.
no. I already feel myself digging. I feel myself
got
digging my
popped when I said a
own
word.
hole. I feel myself digging my own
I
hole.
almost crossed my. I was like, "What you?" Doing?
I
comfortable.
I am just saying I understand how people want to have sex with multiple partners. That is a very natural human want.
Yes,
That is
yes,
an open
it is.
thing.
Men and women.
Men and women. That is
100%.
very open.
Yes.
Everybody has their hall
especially in this
pass.
day and age.
Everybody says that they have their hall pass. Mine's is Janae Aiko. Janae, have you seen this?
She is pregnant.
I don't care. I do not care.
You sleep with her right now?
Yes.
This guy's an animal.
I want Janae Aiko more than I
I
want.
respect it. This guy's an animal.
You lucky
I
Big Sean
can't-
can't rap and they not doing a verse. You lucky niggas don't like him that much for real. That nigga never did.
So I'm saying it goes beyond just the act,
Yes.
right? What is it about the act of?
I think
Are you feeling betrayed? I didn't know. But
for
what
me
is it?
is I think it's out of the disrespect, truthfully, because as I get older, younger me would probably just lash out, this and that, third. But as you get older, I'm pretty sure life takes many turns and you learn a lot about yourself. It's just a disrespect. It's like, I take that shit serious. 100%. I feel like if you don't respect someone else, especially your significant other, that's something.
What if no one ever finds out? Then how are you being disrespected? Nobody's ever.
I'm on
nobody.
that. I see. So I know I like you. So I'm on that side, right?
Yeah, like if nobody ever finds out, like, yo,
But
All right.
take
me and you.
Take it from the man's perspective, right?
Yes.
No, so,
and we are talking about the men's
no,
perspective.
but
here.
there's two sides to it. All
Right.
women care about is not being embarrassed. No, okay. Let me. Okay.
Backtrack.
I'll cut all this shit. Fuck y'all think this is. I'm
It's
saying,
never
like,
gonna see the light of day. This is-
some women's point tends to be that they don't like to be embarrassed. That's the point that they tend. That's why I
agree
meant to
with
say.
that.
They are very big on, hey, don't
agree with
embarrass us. We can get to this in private.
Yes.
But once everybody else
Don't
finds
fucking
out,
embarrass me. Yeah.
it's an issue because I don't want to look stupid because women are subject to scrutiny already.
yes.
Very clear. That's how it is. Cool. And a man, it's more so.
It's different.
It's different because
It's more praise. I feel like it's more praise. It's like if no one finds out and it's like, yo, my nigga, like, yo, you fuck with that while you with this. And
I
it's
think
like,
that men don't work hard enough for it to not be found out. That's one. Because men, like I said, men are lazy cheaters, and men get comfortable too fast. A woman will cheat, and you will never fucking know. And listen, if I
Unless
get cheated,
she wants you to find out.
If I got cheated on, I'm good. Do not let me know. Listen. Everyone's a human being because me, I dead
remember
ass
we
believe.
touched-
No, don't tell me. Yeah, we
Yeah,
talked
we
about.
touched- we
Don't
touched
touch
on this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know exactly where.
I don't want to find out,
You're on some real Mario Wine shit.
bro. Please,
If
I
you
We
don't
had a whole
want to.
conversation a couple, like
Please
maybe.
don't let it
this
show.
is like episode 120.
No, because
I
I remember Walter was saying like, yo, like even if
want
we
to know
broke
type
up, I
shit.
want
And
to
it's
know.
like, nah.
I'm
I
like,
I remember that combo.
Walt was the only one that stand out. I was like,
Bro, if it
tell
happens
me.
and you get away with it, and then you just need, let's say you need to get it out your system. We had a fight, something happened, and you got it out. Why don't, bro?
Don't
You
bring
got
that
away
up
with it
at all.
You commit. You good. Leave me be. Because eventually something's gonna happen anyway. If we are gonna break up, something's else is gonna happen. That it's gonna. I truly believe like, yo, that's not all it was. It's gonna happen where it's gonna come out. Because you can hide your girl. You can do anything you want. If she wants to cheat, she'll cheat from the basement. Like you have no idea.
Yeah.
Girls are like so. You
And
gotta-
don't just say women because men will do the same thing.
100%.
Oh, no, we will cheat in a church.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
worse. We're worse.
Completely.
We will cheat next to the
Completely.
pastor that got robbed.
That's
Caught you on
nuts.
camera. You was out here with this other chick. Why was you there with this other chick?
Men are worse. I'm saying a woman, they're so much smarter at what they do.
Yes.
If they want to do it, bro, and they don't want you to know, you will never know.
No, at all.
Like
bro.
if you find some shit she wanted you to know, or she actually didn't do it and she was just playing with you.
Yep.
I'm big on don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Don't lie.
Not that I want to know, but just
So what you
tell me.
what
I
you
guess
just
tell me. Tell me.
See,
Oh, you're on Walt's side.
I'm on one side on this
you're
one.
on
I think
But
I'm on one
I
side.
respect it. I respect
I'm on
it.
BBL side. I'm not gonna lie.
But what does that do? Like, why?
Is it?
I just feel like I need.
Closure
I feel like no. I
or-
feel like I'm entitled to the information.
Team BBL is crazy.
Team BBL is crazy.
But why do you feel? Let's. Oh my god, I can't even. I can't even go.
Nah, bro.
Team BBL is crazy.
I think we got one.
Fuck.
Team BBL is
Yo,
crazy.
shout out to Miami.
Shout
yo.
out to Miami, baby. No, I
Well, yeah. Why?
I don't know. Like I think it's just, I think it has things to do with the way I was brought up and like things that were hidden from me because I wasn't quote unquote strong enough to handle and shit like
Gotcha.
that. Like tell me, let me make the decision if I want to stay or I want to go.
Would you stay if it happened to you?
I don't know. It hasn't happened to me to my knowledge. So
There you go.
Let's say alternate universe. Who knows? Right? Say if it happened
Alternate
to you-
universe land. Come join us in alternate universe land.
All right, so, I gotta get the full scenario. How
Okay,
long we've been
let's-
together?
okay.
How do I like her? Are we married? She knows my family. Like,
I saved these.
yeah.
Oh, y'all been together a year and a half.
Okay.
She met your family twice.
Okay.
One night, y'all have a fight. Y'all have a fight. Y'all don't talk for 2-3 days, but y'all don't break up. Y'all just have an argument. She goes, does her thing.
Who she fuck?
I don't know. You know, some,
Probably went outside with homegirls and saw some dude.
yeah,
that,
saw some dude.
I don't know him.
Fuck- no, you don't know.
No, you know.
And then boom, you want 8 months later, she confesses to you. I might be more mad that you told me, like, girl,
I wish you would have told me on the spot.
Jesus Christ.
Not on the spot, but like after
like the next day?
No, like at the when we had the makeup when we came back together.
But
Like I was mad at you, blah blah blah.
Bro,
Leave
because
me in
that
the dark,
makeup,
nigga.
because
Leave
in
me in the dark.
alternate universe land, and that makeup, things happen and shit.
Would
it's
you
like,
stay?
A year and a half, I don't know. Met my family twice, nah, I don't know. The relationship isn't strong enough at that point. But if I've invested a couple years together, if it's
different.
5 years now and this is a person that I've been with forever,
Have you ever been in a long-term relationship?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually mad funny.
this nigga is unbelievable.
I gotta go. I gotta go, bro. Where's my car keys? Where's my car keys? Where's my car keys? That was insane. That was insane.
You see?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to cut
Oh my
that.
God.
Nah,
Nah, I
you
love
Can you
it.
just ask that question
insane.
again,
I
Drew?
love
Ask that
it.
question
Just
again.
ask-
Let's run
I
that
love
back.
it.
I wrote it down.
I love it.
That was insane just now.
What's up with this nigga, man? This nigga's crazy on this.
I don't even know where to go
Why-
from there. I'm just let you have that.
I forgot the question.
Yo, you got it. Yeah.
Oh no, he said he's not staying.
I don't think I'm gonna stay. I don't think I'm gonna stay at that point because it's just been a year and a half. If I've been 5 years in it, yes, I would say.
Okay. I mean,
One time,
honestly,
yeah.
you see, most dudes would be like, "I'm never staying. Fuck out of here." I think a lot of dudes in a certain situation, if that specific situation in the city has just been a longer period of time, you'd suck it up. You stay, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because in reality, shit happens. Let me tell you, John, because I think I'll always be okay, I'm out of here. But I 100% think that, yo, bro, if y'all spend a lot of time with each other and y'all can't why leave?
Yo, to rebuild that
Yeah,
shit
like,
again,
why?
We getting old at this point. Like,
I ain't trying to go
me?
through no whole talking phase and shit
yeah.
like that, and meet your family,
I'm
your
outta
streets is
here.
your
crazy
sister,
right now.
little brother, holiday season, all that shit.
Especially if
man.
I keep getting money, boss, I'm out of here. But it's not the thing. That's the right thing to do. That's an ego. Because as a man, when you do something wrong, if you've been in the same situation, the roles will flip. You're gonna beg for her to stay.
exactly.
You're literally gonna beg and plead for her to stay.
Yeah.
As you should. Everybody should fight for the shit. Because I think
Because if you're not, then yeah.
I will say it's been difficult to get into a relationship again because I was in a long-term relationship
Right.
for a while, and I was like, now I'm like, I don't know if I want to do all this shit again. Like I meet somebody and then I'm like,
It gets exhausting.
am I going to be in this again? So if I had to go back and say, hey, in the hypothetical universe, I was 5 years, blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah. I think I'm gonna stay.
oh, okay.
I think. Thank God I don't have to make that decision right now.
And I mean, but it's, as long as it's like okay, but you would also like expect her to stay. So yeah, that's a unique perspective, man. And maybe if I was married with kids, I'd have a different perspective. But I'm also like divorce gang. So what's up?
You team divorce?
Not team divorce, but my parents ain't together, nigga. So I was like, all right, like it's shit. And on top of that, you can get divorced in 20 minutes now.
Yeah,
That should be like,
and I'm big. I never want to get a divorce.
You I hear
never.
you.
I do not want to get a divorce.
I hear that.
My parents are still together.
Same. They're married but separated.
Yeah.
And it's just the wild. I think that's a big thing in like Spanish community and like just in general. It's just like we're not gonna get divorced. We're gonna be married.
We're gonna be married.
But we're not.
And they're not separate. They're together. They're happy. Whatever. They went through all of these shits.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
We gonna figure. If I have said I do, that is it. I'm not saying
You
that
locked
shit,
in.
I'm locked in.
But you don't think that
That's why I don't take that shit very seriously.
but that can be kind of a crush because I've seen a lot of like long term married couples. They get divorced when they fucking 60 now. Because like damn,
That's wild to me.
That's
Yeah.
wild,
At that point, you just gotta you gotta ride it out. You gotta ride it out, bro.
But that's like giving up if you just ride it out, right?
Yeah, I'm 60. You damn right, I'm giving up.
Jesus.
Right, yeah.
I mean, there's some older couples.
What's out here for me at 60 years old?
I know at least
work-
two of my friends, families like, yo, they got divorced mad late.
What's out here for me at 60 years old?
That's a fact, bro.
If you Vince McMahon, the streets apparently.
The streets.
If I was a billionaire, that's a whole different story.
See, look.
Yeah.
Look at the
If I'm a
toxicity.
billionaire,
Look at the toxicity.
yeah, fuck
Money,
yeah.
money changes a lot of
It
conversations.
really does.
That's what I'm saying.
It really does.
And I don't think that they actually ever got a divorce. I think they still together. But
Man. But yeah, it really does too. Money, like, it low-key kind of goes back to even like the Desus Mero thing, right? When everyone's okay, I feel like it's easier to split.
it's
Like-
easier to split when everybody's okay.
Yes, when everyone is set, like let's say,
Everything's been sorted out.
no, let's say like, okay, Dro got 10 million, I got 10 million. Like we all individually are successful. If this has to end, so the fuck what? I don't need. Like it's always I don't need this. Like
But it's never that because if you got 10 mil right now, what's to say next year you're not gonna have 100 mil if you had stayed
no,
together?
but that's always the catch
The
22,
gamble,
right?
right?
That's a gamble.
There's always more money to
try
be
to ride
made.
it
There's
out.
always
100%.
more to do.
100%. But I'm saying it's when everyone is struggling, working towards a goal, everyone's more adept to making it work. In a marriage, in a relationship, if we're all like, hey, we're gonna do whatever we can to make the relationship work because we haven't been in one, or I don't know if I can find somebody else. But let's say you got two confident people in a relationship, like, yo, what the fuck? The minute something go wrong, we out of here. The minute something go wrong, we out of here. Oh, fuck this. Nah, we don't need this.
I can see that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I can see
if
it.
everybody feels like I don't like,
Because then why try to write it out? But then again, devil's advocate, like some wouldn't want that. They were like, you know what, fuck it, we gonna figure.
I think
this
that comes
shit
with
out.
that's time.
Yeah.
Let's say, but I'm going back to my example, like the year and a half.
Oh no, yeah, year and a half. No,
it's
year
like,
and a
yo, bro,
half. I think you
like,
could,
bro,
you can,
I don't
It's-
need this.
A year is nothing. A year and a
yeah,
half
you can
is
still
nothing.
bail and
Yeah.
like yeah. But
I'm talking about if it's 3, 4, 5 years you've been
That's a
together.
lot, bro.
It's a
That's-
long time.
3 years, I'm still
bro,
splitting. I'm sorry.
you done seen
That
a
ain't-
3 years, I'm not
Well,
gonna hold you. I might still split, but like
That's 36 months, boss.
that's
I
vacations.
mean-
You done like fucking holidays.
Niggas
That's
go
a
to jail
lot,
and be
bro.
out before you know it. I tell you. Nah, 36 months, that shit, nah.
That's tough, man.
But nah, that was a good conversation. That was some good takes. But speaking of toxicity, I think we go to music now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this actually leads in perfectly.
Perfectly to because other stuff. I mean, I don't care that Tristan Thompson keeps cheating. I don't.
Yeah. over that.
Again, Tristan Thompson is
I
shooting
don't
again.
He was in Greece.
And isn't Chloe pregnant? That doesn't matter.
Well, no, they had a baby with the surrogate. You know, Rick, that's how rich people have kids and shit.
Damn.
I'm all for that.
But they had a baby. Congrats to them. And you know, Tristan doing his thing. But
But that division track,
Yo.
if I get caught cheating,
so
it's a wild ass song.
that's a wild ass song.
That's a
told you
wild
that
ass
shit was
song.
dropping and that shit was...
I have two, like, I want to have fun, but also the music guy in me is like, oh God, I have to like.
Do you not like the track? Like, all right, let's talk about him sonically.
No, not that being. No, you know what it is? I think that it's cool. I don't hate the song. If it comes on, I'll probably sing along. Like,
Okay.
not that that's
All right.
See, look, anyway, but no,
You gotta watch it with this one.
yeah, this song. Now I'm a fake sing along. But
Nah, he said he was gonna sing along.
no, but I was actually having this debate with Regina where she was like, "Yo, this is a good song." I was like,
so you freak it?
damn right.
Me and my girls listen together.
So no, I think it's really low hanging fruit for them. Unfortunately, like for me, I get it. It's fun when it comes on. It's catchy, but Division was one of the people I considered the singers.
Yeah. No, they.
And that's why I was like, these are the singers. Like these are the guys. Like when Brent comes on, it sounds horrible, but y'all still like it. I'm like, ugh. But then I'm like, yo, these are the
They
singers.
like vocalists.
Well, he's the singer because there's
Yeah,
one singer.
yeah,
and
the other one is
one.
Division. He's the
Yeah.
singer.
1985.
And then it's like they marketed it so hard. It's such a great song. They put out text messages from Hove. You see Jermaine Dupri and Brian Cox in the screenshot. And then they put out a list of how toxic and good these songs. I'm like, and then you listen, I'm like,
That's how you market, man.
no, it's genius, but also the last part of marketing is product.
It's delivering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last part of good marketing is deliverables in product. Like you can say whatever you want. You can market it the best and what. Like if Geico didn't have good insurance, that stupid ass Echo we wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If the insurance wasn't good, we'd say get this shit off the fucking screen.
I think in certain situations, some marketing is so good that it like just drags. It could drag something over the finish line, even if it's
For
barely.
sure.
Even if it's barely.
That's a fact.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes.
And I think it got it done. I don't know.
Yeah, because they don't have a bad history. You know what I mean? Like if this was something that is like their MO, then yeah. But like they have great fucking music. Aside from this song, not that this song is bad, because the song is cool
have been
too.
amazing.
I love the sample flip. I think the sample
Yeah,
flip
the
is
sample
cool.
flip is hard.
But their last two projects, and then like the mixtape before that, was like fucking amazing bodies of work. Yeah. So it's like this is like, all right, y'all get a pass, but like don't do that shit again. You know what I mean? Like don't lean it all on the marketing and the campaigning instead of the quality. You know what I mean?
But I will say, we've gotten the sing along and the real singy shit from Division before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why are they not allowed to have some fun and just
And
have
that's
this
why
track?
I'm not mad.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
let's
That's
have a
why I'm
little
not
bit.
mad.
Let's do
Yeah.
something
That's why I'm not
different.
mad.
Same thing with Drake when he dropped his shit. Like everybody was
Don't
hating
let
on
this
it.
nigga get started. But I'm a big Drake fan. But
Don't let John get started.
But like we,
oh no,
like,
I love me some Drake, but he be
why are we
bad.
putting people in these boxes that they can't
That's
come out
and
of?
that's
Yeah.
where
Just
I
do
agree.
something different for a change.
Like
Yeah.
it's just fun.
And
Yeah.
the only pushback I give to that is it could just have been a better song. Like you can make I think about the minute I saw Brian Michael Cox and fucking Jermaine Dupri, and then I heard the fucking song, and I'm like, did y'all forget Usher made Caught Up?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think.
But yeah, no, I'm saying yeah. As in,
That
like,
was
I
a
know.
single. Oh, Caught Up. You forgot Usher made like not that song worked today, but I'm saying like those were good songs.
fucking
Those are
hits.
fucking hits.
Yeah.
This song is gonna disappear in 2 weeks. I really do think so.
Yeah, I heard it like when it came out, and I haven't heard it.
Yeah, like it's not.
But
it's
I don't think Division is as big as Usher was like at that point in time.
I'm just saying in terms of the song. Like I think, not that saying anybody could put out Caught Up. I'm saying that's a good. Like that song comes on now. I'm gonna let it play. Like yeah, that's a good song. I think this song has no. Like they could have did
Like
better.
longevity.
Yeah, like they could have put out if they want to have the catchy up tempo record. Everybody deserves a record like that. What the fuck? But it could have just been a better song. Like I don't think I generally think the song is cool because it's catchy and people can sing along to it. It's easy to sing along. The girls are gonna sing to it. I promise you. But I don't think they could have did better.
Can we play it? Can we play it this Saturday?
Oh yeah, for sure. No, we have to.
yeah, we gonna play
You
it.
let the girls scream so we can see who cheating on their boyfriend. For sure. The fuck? Oh yeah, they're gonna come out.
We
they're
don't
gonna-
judge. We don't judge.
Yeah, we don't judge.
don't judge. I don't
But
judge.
I'm saying like that is my only issue with that. I think I'm cool with the concept. I'm cool with the talk leaning into it. I don't think they need to do that. But if that's your choice, lean into it, but also make a good song because
Like,
y'all
give
are
it
capable.
100% if you're gonna
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
exactly. Y'all are capable of doing that. Like, bro,
I genuinely
look at
don't-
Mario making toxic anthems. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at like these guys can do that.
I don't think it's like. I think you're going hard on them. Like it's not that bad of a song.
No, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I just think
So what more do you want out of
I
it?
think they're amazing. That's why. I think
Okay.
they're phenomenal.
You're holding them at a little bit of a higher
higher
standard.
standard. Yeah.
Division is. I think Division is
They're
phenomenal.
up.
I think Division. Yeah, I that's why I get it. I think Division
Yeah,
is.
they're phenomenal
I think
to me.
Division is the one. Like I think the best of the newer singers. Personally, because like I said, they have great bodies of work. They know how to make great fucking music, and it lasts. Those 2 albums in that project, you listen to them just today.
Even their live
Them shits
performances
go.
is amazing.
That's the only reason I'm even. The only reason, like, if anybody else did something, keep it tall. I'd be like, bro, this is low hanging fruit. This is. But the fact that I'm like, okay, they found a way to make this simple concept sound somewhat good. I'm like, yo, y'all, if y'all was gonna do this, y'all could have made a fucking banger.
Yeah.
Y'all could have y'all could have shut the summer down. If y'all gonna choose this, y'all could have turned the summer upside down. You know what I'm saying?
I think they thought they were going to.
I think they. You know what? I think they thought so too.
I think they thought so.
Because they put it all into the campaigning, the marketing.
I'm
and
like, yo, y'all gotta
know
make the
what I mean?
song good.
I saw this. I saw this song with Song Cry Confession.
Yeah, I was
they were
like,
like,
what the
yo.
fuck?
I was like,
Even
I
didn't
was like,
Hov say? Didn't Hov like in the text message that he posted
Yeah,
that like
I
he
don't
said,
know.
"Oh, I didn't think that you could make a song more
bro,
toxic than
I
Song
don't-
Cry." But that all goes with
Hold
the
and text them niggas, whatever.
You might have
No, but you
just
know-
changed somebody's name on your phone. And
Yeah,
No, no,
said it
but
was
you know,
on-
but that goes with the whole
They know
like
what's going on Instagram.
credibility of like, oh, this is about to be the one.
The one.
So now you push in the bar, fucking up there.
Way high.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you, I turned this on. Like I'm seeing all the marketing. I'm watching all. I'm fascinated by that shit. Cool, whatever. And then I turn on. I'm like, okay, this what this is.
caught cheating.
Like, yeah, I was like, oh, this is what they was talking about. All right. And then you played in the car. Sounds better, of course. Sounds way good in the car. I'm like, okay, cool. But then I'm like, okay, after 3 times, I probably don't want to hear this no more.
I want to hear it in the club. I really do.
I do wanna hear it out.
I want to hear it out.
It's a
I want to hear it out.
environment.
I want to hear it out because I can imagine the DJ like stopping the actual music and everybody singing the. I can see what they were trying to do,
I'ma
but
try
I
it.
don't know.
I'm gonna try it on Sunday. I'm gonna
couple
see.
drinks in and shit.
Yeah.
Blue, crossfade
But
and all that.
you know, I'm gonna stop ruining the song so we can get a reaction. But I feel like they could have, if they were gonna lean into this, which I have no problem with, because you know everybody deserves one of these. Just lean into it, like make a better record. Division is phenomenal, and then whatever that song was they was playing in the credits, what the fuck? That sounds fucking incredible. I don't know what that shit was, but I was like, yo, what's that?
Yo, man, listen, I just can't wait for their project because I know their project is gonna be even with this song aside, which
Yeah,
is
that
a cool
shit
song.
definitely gonna come
I know their project is gonna go because, like I
I
said,
mean, they don't put out bad music.
They don't. They really
Do
don't.
not put out.
They
bad
really
music.
do
Have
not.
you been to a Division concert?
Yes, I have, and I
Yes.
think that. Listen, I've been to a couple of concerts, and obviously everyone knows my Drake bias, so I'm always say Drake is the #1 concert I've ever been to. Like, if I didn't have my Drake bias, like Division might be the best concert I've ever been to.
Division is probably the best.
You
small
literally
concert.
feel the energy in the air from like his performance. It is really crazy.
I just love the
nigga,
transitions of them.
no, bro, it's crazy. Have you ever been though?
I've seen Division at OVO Fest.
But you haven't been to like a concert.
You haven't
like in
been
a
to them
smaller-
at Terminal
like Terminal
5.
5. That's why I went. I saw him
Yeah.
at Terminal 5.
Nah,
Yo,
I'm not
when
hanging out
you
with them
see
niggas
him
over
at
there.
when they come over, like
Not
again
getting
on
over them niggas
tour.
over.
Listen, go to that tour. You see
Is
the
Drake gonna be there?
atmosphere. I don't know.
Nah,
Yo,
nah,
listen,
I'm good.
Division. Listen,
Bro,
bro.
trust
That
me.
concert is top
Yo,
2 concerts I've ever been to.
I heard him flip like I don't know what it was. If it was I forgot what it was, but he flipped one of his songs and then went into his song. Like he flipped like an old song, sang it on the mic. Everybody's having a good time, blah blah blah, and then flipped it into one of his songs. And I thought it was phenomenal. The whole transition of the. You know how people when you're at a concert they sing their song and then they stop,
Yeah.
and then they play their next song. The whole song, the whole
Seamless. It was
the whole thing, the whole concert was very seamless. It was beautiful.
yeah, easily top 2 concerts I've ever been to.
I remember first time I saw them. First time I was at OVO Fest. I forgot what was out. I think More Life was out. That was that time. Was at OVO Fest. They were the openers, or what was that? More Life came out. Was that summer 16?
No, Views came out 2016. More Life was 2017.
Okay, so that 2017, Drake and Future on tour.
I think Division opened up for him during the Views tour, the
Whenever,
summer 16 tour.
well, I've gone OVO Fest twice. So they opened up for Drake and Future.
Complex.
No, see, it was cheap back then. I don't know what the fuck going on
You
now.
seen the prices now? You
Nah,
seen the prices?
prices is fucking insane.
I almost text
bro.
Drake like, yeah. Yo, what's
Nah,
up
that shit
with
was
you?
the price was crazy.
But back when OVO Fest first started, bro, that was a calm 500. You was there, and you had a good seat.
Yeah,
But-
they did it at the small venues and shit too.
So when I went, it was at the whatever the Toronto theater was. Drake was already kind of Drake, But the parties, they were just everywhere, and it was amazing. Yeah, but Drake, relax. Now, come on, bro. $2,000 per ticket, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, nah. For a ticket on the lawn. Man.
And with 2 weeks notice, that shit is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Brand new, bro.
Low key, that shit is tomorrow. So, yeah. But the first time I saw them was at OVO Fest, and they sounded amazing. They did sound amazing in front of that big crowd. But
I definitely do suggest you go to maybe when they come back for a tour, like go to like a smaller venue, a little more intimate setting.
yeah, I like those small.
Bro,
I like the small
nah,
venues.
that shit they go, bro. They really do.
I saw Blast at what's the Brooklyn venue?
Is Brooklyn Steel? Was it?
I think yeah, Brooklyn Steel when he came. That was probably the most amazing
yeah.
For
concert I've been
small
to.
venue Brooklyn Steel, I saw Emotional Oranges. That shit.
I was there.
I
What the
never
fuck?
never heard of them.
Wait, the most recent one or years
it was
ago?
before COVID.
Me too. Yeah, I was there. I
Y'all
was
both there?
I guess we yeah.
Y'all were there together.
Child opened
Yo,
up and then
Yeah, child. Yeah. Oh, look at you.
they gave out the free cameras and all that bullshit.
I
You
don't
see
know.
what he be taking?
I was up there.
You see what he be
was,
taking his shorties?
You see, yeah. I was actually by myself because I was at the balcony thing. But yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go see Giveon very, very soon.
That's the one I
That's
slept
the
on.
one.
Don't say these niggas hate
That
give
shit.
you on.
don't hate
Don't
him.
snap.
Why?
Don't snap. Don't
Why?
you niggas hate
Where did
me.
you say I hate Giveon? I like
don't know.
Giveon.
It feels
I hate.
racist.
No, I slept. I slept on the tickets on.
It feels
I like
racist.
Giveon.
that shit.
They still out.
Them
It's like
shit's
$30.
yeah,
It's
they
not-
like- they
it's
like-
not
but
crazy.
the one,
They like
the previous shit,
$21.99.
The previous shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go see. I'm trying to.
You go see him twice, I guess. It's like, tickets are cheap.
Tickets are cheap. Tickets are cheap.
Well,
BS Division. I'm looking forward to that project.
Okay.
not after this song, but I'm looking forward to the product. Wait, wait.
That's crazy.
No, but I do want to hear this out with women around and them lying about how they bugging out and doing shit that they're not doing. So that's what I'm excited about.
We're gonna play it on Saturday. We're gonna play it on
Oh,
Saturday.
we have to. Yes, we have to. And when everybody's lit, we got to see. Okay, well, you cheating. Aha. Okay, I see.
I'm gonna stop the music and play it.
Yeah.
What else? What else? Music wise,
Neo came out.
I didn't get to hear it.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard it.
same.
Oh wow,
Was
you-
it good?
Look at you niggas hating Neo.
don't hate him.
I don't hate him. I just
He's a
Yeah, but I'm a pain in the
You know what's crazy?
pioneer. He's a pioneer.
You know what's crazy? Neo probably like the first artist I ever had like my first favorite song too, as I was like fucking a kid. Was so
Really?
sick.
Nah,
what?
Usher.
When I was younger.
Wait. What?
When I
were
was
you-
like younger.
Oh, you said fucking.
No. When I wasn't having sex with Neo when I was younger. No.
I
I'm
need
saying-
punctuation on that
No,
one.
when I was younger, one of the first songs I remember listening to was like so sick. Like I remember that being one of my first favorite songs ever.
I remember I had it on a mixed CD like a dickhead.
That was a
Because
ringtone and everything.
couldn't afford CDs. F14 I know mom was not giving that up.
No.
That shit was not happening. So I had
It's a
to
LimeWire days.
Yeah,
LimeWire
right. Then you got to put
days.
on a mixed CD, and then it sometimes worked in your little boombox. That shit, nah.
Talking about
How's the album
LimeWire.
though?
Neo's album is cool. There are some records I really, really love. Don't get me wrong, and there's some records I really fucking hate. But I think Neo's just at that point in his career where sometimes he's trying things new. But sometimes I don't like that shit. So I gotta take my personal bias out of it. Like I want Neo to sing the whole fucking album. But he gotta do a little dance, he gotta do a little pop. And he said that
Yeah,
on his
times is
interview.
different.
He said that, I gotta kind of cater to a different crowd. When Neo is singing, it sounds fucking amazing on this album. He has not missed a beat. The other shit, I mean, I'm cool, but that's just me. You know what I mean? That's not just me.
I gotta give it a listen.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
I'll
he's
text
a-
you the songs you have to
He's
like.
a pioneer. Nah, to me,
You
he's
don't gotta listen.
to
You
me,
don't
he's a
gotta- you don't
pioneer.
gotta
I'll
listen,
text you the
bro.
songs you have to
Yeah,
like.
You don't gotta. You don't gotta
Please
listen.
do.
Yeah, you don't got. Y'all don't gotta go into it, but
Neo's also a really nice guy. I met him.
Is he?
Yeah,
He seems like one, honestly.
yeah, he seemed like a really cool guy.
I met him at the Verzuz. He was a really good
He
guy.
seems like a mad regular chew.
He got to do one on the stage. You're right.
Yeah.
He really
I want to
does.
see him on stage.
Against like a singer too, like they gotta go. Yeah, they
Who
gotta
you
go.
putting against Neo?
A lot of niggas gonna lose.
Singing-wise?
Like to win or like to compete? Because a lot of niggas gonna
To
lose.
compete. I want to
A lot of
match
niggas,
it.
a lot of niggas gonna lose.
Shit.
And you take out the big dog. You take out Usher because Usher. I don't think anybody can ever beat Usher.
Nobody's beating us.
That's what I'm saying. That's like nobody can beat Usher.
Shit, who really? Sings?
I don't know. Neo's really that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
I
really
don't know.
sings that good?
I mean, not even singing. Just Neo's a writer too.
Yeah, so I'm saying his
But I mean,
catalog is
like
ridiculous.
Neo's catalog. Yeah, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, and this might be a little left field. I would have loved to see. I know Babyface Hayride was a big thing, but Neo and Babyface might not be awful.
I'm looking up who he went up against.
He went up against John Austin, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Which is a great matchup. It just was over IG Live
Yeah.
at the time. So
I think that was like one of the first.
that was it. Was it the yeah?
That was one of the first ones. It was.
if not the first one.
after Tim and Swiss.
Yeah, Tim and Swiss, and then you had
The second one was
The Sean
Boy
Garrett,
One or Boy Wonder and Hit Boy, but that wasn't even official.
That was an official.
But that was like what really I think set it off.
And Sean Garrett went against the Dream. And then
I know Scott Storch did one too.
Scott Storch and
Yeah, I think the
Manny
Dream
Fresh.
and Neil would have been cool.
The Dream and Neil.
The Dream and
The
Neil.
Dream and Neil is a good one too.
Yeah.
The Dream and Neo. Actually, I'm.
That would've
Yeah,
been-
that
that
would
would've
have
been
been
big. I think
fine.
that
That
would've been
works, and I think they'd both be like excited to do it because Versus is always super fun when they're both like excited. To do
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
and they're a little competitive. So I think it'd be like,
Was
okay.
you part of Versus when they had the piano off with fucking Alicia Keys and
I was not there.
that was a wild as hell.
was-
Fucking
that was a
Alicia
wild
Keys and
set.
John Legend had a piano.
Yeah, they gotta relax.
A piano Versus.
They gotta relax. They gotta chill out.
It was.
That was just so
And y'all,
different.
it seemed like y'all ain't calling back since, huh? All right, cool. All right, no problem. Nah, we're not gonna talk about that. Y'all ain't calling Alicia Keys since. I ain't seen no nothing. John Legend, he just went right back to his regular life. And y'all never called him back, huh?
It was.
Y'all talking about running Neo back. Y'all ain't call Alicia or John, huh?
Not for
Not
another
a
piano
once.
wolf.
Not a once.
Just living their life.
These niggas is singing and playing the piano. Y'all don't give a shit, huh? I see y'all. All right, what's
Y'all heard the Lloyd Banks album?
I heard it 50
I know you did,
times.
'cause I know-
That's my motherfucking guy.
That's your guy.
That's my
I
motherfucking
haven't
guy.
really
Shout out to
been
him and
listening
Jose.
music. I just been
I'm
listening.
not gonna lie. I didn't even know Lloyd Banks was still making music.
Oh, see, that's a problem. See?
I don't
Jesus
even mean to be
Christ.
disrespectful. But.
Oh my God.
Yo, quick question. Answer fast. Rapid question. Davies to A Boogie.
Hey, Boogie.
That's not what we're talking
I'm
about.
just saying. I had a question. My bad. I just had a
Yeah.
quick question. I just had to ask him.
Let's go.
You go back to Lloyd Banks.
Before I go back to that. So the question is not music
The popular question that we've made on this
Popular
pod.
question.
that everybody seems to
That
love
yeah.
because everybody's split. I think.
Yeah. No, everyone's no. Everyone's not
Somebody
split.
ask
It's
a question,
just
please.
you.
I tried to do my own shit just now.
It's just you and Walt for some reason.
Somebody ask a question.
Now,
The
Walt looked
question
like
is,
that nigga.
the
but-
question is, who's a bigger star between A Boogie and Dave
No,
East?
and see, you
bigger
see,
star?
No,
Yeah.
see, stop. I said,
Who's
who
the bigger star?
Has more star power?
Okay, yeah, same. Okay,
So,
who has
like,
more star power?
which
That's
means
the answer's
All
still
of
the
the
same.
answers are still the same.
A Boogie.
It's still A Boogie.
No, which means everything.
Yes.
When they walk into a room, who the
You
girl,
gotta stop saying the same scenario as if anyone is gonna shift.
I'm gonna use a scenario that works for me. What are you talking about? Like I'm gonna help you, nigga. What the fuck are we doing here?
Bro, A Boogie was like
No, 'cause even
shaking the
that
hands of all
scenario,
the
I think, is
Yankees,
wrong.
bro. I don't think Davies
A
got that type
Boogie
of
has
power.
more star power than Davies.
I think if Davies walked into a room, more people recognize him.
Who has more like presence?
Yes.
Sure, Davies is taller. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like it doesn't matter.
This nigga said he buffer. I'm like,
Like yes, I'll see him faster. Yeah, sure. But it's
A
Who
Boogie.
would I be more excited to see? Who's like
no,
A Boogie?
obviously.
I don't know how many more great guests we're gonna have on this podcast to tell you otherwise.
Who are you more excited? No, Ashley said she like Davies how he looks. So
Because
that's
that's how fair. Yeah,
But that's part of it.
that's not part of it, bro.
But I think that I really
That's
think
part
that
of
that's
it.
what you're arguing right here. You think
Wait, you argue who's more handsome?
yeah, I think that's what he's arguing.
See,
That-
see, the thing is,
I think that's what you argue.
I'm secure with myself, so it's fine.
That's what you argue.
I think Davies. Number one, I think women's reaction to you is part of your star power. Two, the fact that Davies is on TV.
You
You gotta stop saying he's on TV.
John.
He was on 3 episodes of the Wu-Tang show.
See,
he ain't been on it since. He ain't been on anything
Nigga's
since.
the main character. You see what niggas do?
John,
Yeah.
is your point that Davies is cuter than A Boogie?
No, I think that Davies makes people react when he walks in a room more than A Boogie does.
Speak clear.
Yeah, that's it.
I think you're trying to say that you think Davies is more attractive than
No,
A
listen,
Boogie.
I think that, I mean, I don't know what niggas think about these two niggas. That's cool. However,
asking you.
However, okay, so
Yeah, I'm asking you.
So cool. So let's say me, right? I think Davies gets more. Do I think Davies gets more bitches than A Boogie? Sure, that's fine. I'm gonna beat that out because
Yeah, but what does that have to do with?
But that's not my.
That's not star
what
power.
does that have to do with
You
star
have to-
power?
That's not my main.
But that's
point.
not star power.
That's not my main point. No, I'm talking about star power. Davies is an actor.
No, he's not. He's not
Bro,
an actor.
alright.
He is.
He
Oh
may
my
be
god.
an actor, but he's not going like.
He's not a for real actor.
He's not. I don't-
Niggas
not
is
a-
crediting-
He's not a for real actor.
I
It's
don't
not
see
a-
Dave East having no
Niggas,
like.
bro, niggas is crediting a nigga on a
like
major
Europe
show is
tour or
insane to
something.
me.
Major. So who?
Major, who has seen that show?
Yo, I'm gonna have to
Oh
look
my
at the view. I'm gonna have to look at the viewership.
Bro, I mean, it's cool, but it's not like.
I'm not talking about what you like. I'm talking about that show. People
The
love that
Wu Tang
Yo,
show.
who's you?
You're talking about the Wu Tang show
Yes.
on Hulu.
Yes.
Yes, P saying yo, people don't love that show. People
That's
don't love that
not
show.
moving Hulu right now.
nigga.
If you pull up Hulu right now, that is not one of the top
That's not
shows
a top
that they
50
made.
show on Hulu.
It is. Yo. No, if you go to Hulu,
Top 50 is
I got
crazy.
Hulu.
And your
Hold on,
algorithm-
I got
Top 50
Hulu
is
right
I
crazy.
don't watch that stupid ass show.
Top 50 is crazy, but
Fuck, nigga.
Hold on.
Listen,
Listen.
I got Hulu right
we know
here.
the answer. I just love asking all the guests that we have, and it just was funny because he hasn't heard
A
Lloyd Banks.
Boogie clearly makes better music. No one's debating.
We not,
that.
no,
so
no.
what are we
Star
debating?
I
power.
don't know. I get,
What is star power? Define star power.
I don't care whatever he defines it as. It's still
It's
a
still
boogie.
a boogie.
Star power to me is like if you could sell out like a whole stadium or like
Yeah.
a whole
That should be a
type of
good.
shit.
That's being a good. See, but you see that's
Dave used to sell more tickets to a concert than
no.
A Boogie.
So no. So,
Okay.
no,
Yo,
no,
even
no,
if
no, no,
even
no,
if
so-
Dave East and A Boogie had a versus, they would also.
So this
Okay,
is
I'm not even gonna violate DVs right now with that question.
So
You just said.
stay with y'all example, right? Then if we say Vince Staples in the A Boogie,
It's still A Boogie to me.
I see, and because y'all brought up ticket sales, I'll tell you this right now. Vince Staples is the
That's
festival
one.
draw.
That's one. That's one factor though.
But
That's one factor.
yeah,
There's
so
a
it's
multitude
1-1.
of factors.
There's a multitude of
so
factors,
that's
but
what I'm saying. So I'm saying like
The only thing I think Davies is winning is like
but
who gets more
my
women.
thing is it can't.
And also,
be,
where
Yeah.
are we? Are
and
we in
that
New
he's
York or are
and
we in
that he's-
Chicago?
And that he's in
too.
Hollywood.
Are we in New
Where?
York or are we in Chicago?
Wait, he's where?
Vince
Davies is in Hollywood. Nobody books A Boogie for any type of acting.
Davies in
That
Hollywood.
nigga, that nigga, that
Davies
nigga,
in Hollywood.
That nigga's not even on SVU.
talking
And A
about?
Boogie look like he could commit a crime on SVU. So let's not do that.
The fact you think Davies is in Hollywood, oh my, they shot that shit down the block from Harlem somewhere. He is not in Hollywood.
That nigga rolled out of bed and went into the set.
Yo, in the same fit.
Yeah.
Like,
He was like, "Yo, I ain't got nothing else to
you
do
gotta
today."
stop it. Davies probably a cool ass dude.
Who has? That's my guy, man.
I know.
I understand, and I get that, and I
get
respect
it.
that.
I
You
get
are
it.
a fan.
I would love to have him on the pod one day. I would love to have him here
That's
one
like
day.
my guy, like actually. Like hey, y'all make me do this every week. I try to stop it.
It's okay.
It's my guy.
I respect
But-
it.
I respect it. I
but
love
also,
that. For you.
okay, so back to Vince Staples or A Boogie.
As star power,
Yeah,
I think it's still A Boogie.
I'm still
Star
right.
power, I still think is A
You
Boogie.
also
that's-
asking New York niggas.
that's Bronx. Yeah, that's Bronx bias.
I don't know.
I think that's just New York.
I don't think it's.
bias,
I don't think
It's
it's
Bronx
Bronx and
bias.
New York bias
It's Bronx
only.
bias.
I think it's just I'm just not well informed enough about Vince.
Yeah, Vince Staples on accurate commercials.
I cannot
That nigga's
name you
wild.
one Vince Staples song.
Listen,
But
you
that
get
should
into
go with like star power, no?
it. But
Like that should like go as one of the categories. Like if I don't know what Vince is doing, I know about the commercial. That's definitely a big plus. The commercial accurate, that's like a big deal. But like aside from that, like I don't really know what else he's moving.
Vince
Vince is hilarious. I will say
He
that.
is mad funny.
He is
And-
hilarious.
He is
and
dumb
Vince-
funny.
Vince,
Twitter
Vince,
is funny as hell.
let's say okay,
And interviews, too,
Next
really.
time
Yeah.
Vince show, let's say he comes into anywhere, try to buy a ticket, see how fast it sells out. Vince is one of them dudes that they don't talk about, but he sells out just like that.
So he's like a
Does
secret
that-
Russ.
He's like you see how Tyler Creator is very well revered, but we don't. Not that we don't know, but like
Now we know.
Well, now we know.
We know.
Now we know. I know what
But,
you're
but he
saying.
was
I
selling
knew.
out shit way before
Yeah.
we were super hip.
Okay.
Vince is in the space where everything.
It's a
Vince
different
does-
demographic, maybe.
Eggs, there we go. But that's a star power conversation. We're off Davies now because they're the same place, same cool, and I'll be having fun. But Dave can't tell. I'm not gonna say this no more because he ain't gonna get another text. Anyway, listen. All right, so yeah, but the good conversation. Vince Staples. I think Vince Staples is. I think it's clear.
He's
Look,
hilarious as fuck.
I think it's clear. Like he clears it.
I don't think he clears.
I don't know if he clears it.
I think it's clear, man.
I don't know if he clears.
But I mean,
But let's talk
that's-
about Lloyd Banks though, because we just
I
glazed
know,
over
yeah,
that.
y'all got me. Lloyd Banks album is phenomenal.
Sorry, yeah.
I didn't hear it,
Lloyd
but
Banks
I
album is
don't
phenomenal.
believe it was bad.
It's one of
Let's
them
sit
rap
the rest of
albums.
this conversation
I'm
out.
gonna tune in because
It's one of them. It's one
like
of them.
8-year-old me will probably definitely hear that.
It's one of them. It's one of them rap albums. It's everything you expect. It's from Lloyd Banks today. It's the
I don't know what to expect from Lloyd Banks
See,
today.
shout- shout
It's
fucking
been a
this
minute.
shit.
Nah,
It's not my
been a
bag.
minute when we
And shout, he just sold out. What was that? Sony Music Hall.
That's good for
That
him.
was a concert, but
That's good for him.
he got Benny the Butcher on it, Conway,
Okay.
38 Special. The same, that he's adapted
That lane,
well.
gritty.
that
Yeah,
lane.
Yeah,
of-
he's adapted to the gritty lane, and it sounds like it. The Derringer beats, the
That's
drawn
good
out rap.
because
Yeah.
I mean it's tuning into the younger generation. You have to in a way
I mean, yeah, he's leaning into
well,
what
the
he
younger
does best.
generation in that lane.
in that lane. Yeah.
So he's leaning into it, and I think it's phenomenal. If you're talking about just pure rap albums, it's one of the best ones I think we've heard all year. And shout out to Hovain, who does a great job managing Lloyd. But yeah, shout out to both of them. And I know we all heard Rowdy's album, so I know
yeah.
look, y'all niggas excited about
Yeah,
that.
I loved it.
But I loved it too. So yeah. It's amazing. I think
I love that
honestly,
song
man,
with him, Jada, and A Boogie. That New York shit.
Look, hey Boogie, gotta find his way back. Look at you, niggas.
That's a great song.
New York shit.
I
great
have
song.
a
The song with
confession.
Bobby too.
I have a confession.
hear it?
I am not a rap like I'm not. If it's not mainstream rap, I'm not listening.
I
to
hear
mainstream
you.
rap.
That's fine.
I'm an R&B nigga to
Me
the
too.
death.
Yeah.
I hate these rap niggas, but I love rap sometimes, so I got to do it. Like Lloyd Banks shit, this my shit, but like
This is actually could fit in here. Are we off this trap shit yet? Are we into this
Trap
house shit?
as in
now?
the drill? You mean?
Like
Or-
drill, trap, all that. I
I'm
feel
kind-
like we as a culture are moving past it and are going into this house vibe again.
I feel like the real younger generation, they got their their money or whatever, or their cease and desist. But I'm for it. I'm not kind of for the message they're going for, because I mean, like, yo, it's a lot of violence, but get your money. But I'm over it. Truthfully, like I heard
over trap. Like you over trap. I mean, that's
over
fine.
drill,
Yeah.
over drill, yeah, because bro, it's the same shit, bro. I'm sorry, but that the drill movement is the same type of.
Well, trap and drill are two different things. I feel like when drill overtook the trap shit. Like drill was
momentarily.
for the last year. Drill has been running everything.
Yes,
Everything.
What? Explain this to me like I'm 5. What is the difference between trap and drill?
Well, when I hear
Like,
trap,
give me two artists
Yeah,
that
when I
are
hear
amazing.
trap, I think of like Thug,
Yes.
Gunna.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, like that.
And then
when
drill
I think of like
is like
Fabi.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 G's, all of them and shit like that. I feel like Pop was really. It's so unfortunate, like he's no longer with us, because Pop was really going to be that dude, bro. Pop was going to be that.
he was
dude.
mending. He was mending.
Pop
everything.
was like blending that drill with mainstream so well.
Yeah.
But even then, even in the last year, I still feel like drill has been taking over crazy.
But I think it's played out at this point.
No, now we're like it's on the
Yes.
decline now for sure.
because
Now, listen, Drake came out with that album, and when Drake come out with something like that,
the Drake
these other
effect.
artists are gonna try
Drake
and
effect.
like go into that.
not trying to
bag
take away
too.
from like Beyonce and her single track or just other artists, because I know that demographic and I know that field of music has always been there, but it's unfortunately the Drake effect where it's like, yo, he did this, he dropped that, other artists gonna tap into it too. Drill, I feel like it served its purpose, but it's on the decline.
It is definitely on a decline.
I think at this point drill's starting to scare the women away. So, I'm being honest with you.
That too.
That's
I think we've had that.
Because like
I think that's just where we're at right
the,
now.
the way I say with music, it's all vibrations and frequencies and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like if you are playing this shit 8 hours a day,
You just gonna be angry.
bro, you just
Yeah.
gonna
You
be-
just an angry individual at that
and
point.
you just scaring the bitches away, bro. Like what are you doing?
Yo, the
bro?
girls don't care the ops that you slide on. Talk about the
Exactly, bro. Take off the fucking
And-
Pooh
and-
Shiesty. Oh, bro, please take off the goddamn Pooh Shiesty mask, people. Please. Oh,
Yeah, bro, it's the summer. Relax.
Guy, your ops are not gonna get you, bro. They are somewhere else.
Yeah,
They're not
bro,
here.
you're in Williamsburg. It's
But
not. It's not
here.
dangerous over
It's
there.
not dangerous over there.
But no, but even to is the drill scene over? I think
It's on a decline. For
no,
sure.
but listen.
It's only I think still
on
I
the
think it's so
decline, but it's
prevalent
also-
because not to cut you off.
No,
I
but-
just think it's so prevalent just because it's the summertime.
Yes.
But once summertime's over, like it's over.
I actually think it's dead now because it is the summertime, and summertime is
Time
real
is,
happy time for me. I'm having a great
That's
summer.
usually it is.
Yeah,
It's like
for
the
sure.
happy shit, then the
I can
fall
understand
come
that.
through,
Yeah.
R&B, like
It's because of the vibes of like the Drake album, the B album that's coming out. Like it's that vibe.
You guys
know?
have said this now twice, and I think Drake was late to the game. You guys are saying that people are changing because of Drake. I think Drake was catching on the house wave. Like if you really listen to it, where we were going with it.
No, I say
Drake.
I say it as in yes, he may have been late to the house music vibe, but he put the house music vibe into the rap game because no one was making the house music-esque music in the rap game.
they're still not.
You know what I mean? Well, they're gonna try to. You know what I mean?
Trying.
They're gonna.
Poppy, more pop or
Yeah,
artists.
I forgot.
Like
who
even
said it.
Beyonce.
Someone said.
But I'm not
that-
saying Beyonce did
No,
it
yeah.
because of Drake
But
did it. I'm saying
Beyonce can do that. She's Beyonce.
we have heard this trend going.
to-
this
Yeah.
way.
An artist tweeted the day after Drake's album came out that they went to 3 different studios that day and they were playing like house music in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
studio.
No, I think-
because that's just Drake. Drake brought the house shit into the rap
Yeah,
shit.
like, rappers.
But that house shit has always been like,
rappers should still.
booming.
Rappers should. I always hear people try to like just emulate something that they think is hot. Rappers should stay away from that. Leave that alone. That Drake did something unique. He did what he did with it.
Yeah, because
and-
Drake is not just a rapper. He's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
artist.
exactly.
So it's different.
like they should leave that alone.
But you're the biggest artist in the game, so the
They
rappers
should-
are
they
going to
should
try
leave- they should leave
and
him alone.
catch one too, because that's what's happening
But
right now.
They should leave him alone. I think that, but even in terms of the question of is the drill scene, I think people are just not in that. We've been through a lot
In
in
that
these
space,
last
bro.
3 years.
It's a
I
specific
just
space.
don't think right now, while we're in the space to go back outside and all these other things,
I'm not trying to be angry.
yeah,
At
and like
all, bro.
women aren't necessarily into hearing that right now. And women, I always say women control the climate. Women
Yeah.
aren't into really hearing that right now. So that's not where we're at with it. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're but I think the drill rappers always say they're super creative because they find a way to incorporate some shit. They
Brother
they
taking
flip
pop
that they flip that R&B sample and then start putting drill over it. They'll be right back.
It hits. Until that cease and desist order comes through. But yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Until that cease and desist order
But
comes
I'm all for it. Get your money, but like it's just that space and time. That truthfully, I think is past it. Trap will always gonna be up there. You know.
And you got to be innovative. You look at Fabio's album, which was kind of innovative. Rowdy had a lot of different shit on it. And I know y'all mentioned, but Pop.
No,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
what
we
I
was
was
talking
saying.
about
When
Pop.
It
I
wasn't-
said
yeah.
that Pop was the first guy and was the guy, and it's unfortunate that we don't have him. That he was making the drill shit, but mainstream shit like so effortlessly, like flowing together. And it's unfortunate that like he's gone, so we didn't get to see like his peak. But
I'm-
like you saw where he was going with this.
Yeah, and I'm happy to see that whole camp, including the Rowdies and Fabio, like that whole conglomerate, in a sense that they're still relevant. In a sense, like I mean, no matter how the sound of music is changing, we still like them albums.
Yeah.
It's just a time and a place.
Yeah.
100%.
I just might not want to be there.
No, truthfully, I mean, I fuck with rap and hip hop, but R&B is where it's at for me. If not
R&B is definitely
if not R&B, like some Tame Impala
Oh
type
yeah,
shit, like vibe
yeah.
shit.
If I'm out, I don't want to hit on that shit.
But R&B type stuff. Like,
If I'm
Yeah,
out, I
I'm
don't want
soft
to.
as
I'm trying
fuck.
to sing my heart out, bro.
If I'm out, I don't want to hear none of that tough shit. Y'all could leave. I did not leave the crib for this. I told y'all I don't want to be around niggas. So told y'all.
If you like to sing in my bag, just plug in.
Yes.
Plug in.
Shameless plug, please.
Shameless plug, please.
In my bag.
Is that all we got from music? Is that it?
Closing
trying to
words.
think of
Closing
any-
remarks.
Oh yeah, there's nothing sports to talk about. KD still wants to go to the best teams in the NBA. That's whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah,
they say
honestly.
he's going to the Celtics now again. I don't know what's going on.
What else?
My
That's it.
Red Sox got washed the other day.
Sorry to hear that. Well, I'm not sorry to hear that.
26 to
That was brutal to
5,
watch.
4.
That
No,
was very brutal.
I'm sorry to not be sorry, but
it's okay.
that was tough though. That was very
was
tough.
real tough.
That was very tough.
Well, I think that's all we got, man. I think want to thank Andres Dualita for coming on the pod, hanging with us, man.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
Kent, we're gonna make a movie on Saturday.
Zoovie.
I think if I can speak for all of us, candidly, our closing words are going to be enjoy Saturday. Get your tickets if they're still available. And thank you guys for continuing to, be patient with us. Keep liking, subscribing. And that's it. Episode 60, we're done. That's it. All right. We're out of here.
Hey.